YouTube, what's up? And welcome back to part 19 in the Pokémon Insurgence playthrough. Today, we are back here in Helios City after previously acquiring the 7th gym badge against Gym Leader Calreth over in Ampharite City. Now, Calreth was a water type specialist, and as you can see with the squad above our head here, we have 2 grass types with Noivern and Snorlax, and 2 electric types with both the Gardevoir and the Delta Typhlosion, so Mega Delta Typhlosion. They're all deltas. I don't know why I said that, but now that you might be wondering, dude, if you beat the gym in Ampharite City, what are you doing all the way back in Helios City? That doesn't make any sense. It doesn't, but that's because once we left Ampharite City and started to head towards, I don't even remember the name of the mountainous city that's up in the volcanic crater, but we had to chase after Zenith as the Infernal Cult made like a broadcast on the TV outside the big mart over in Ampharite City, so we had to chase after that clown and put him in the dirt. But as we were navigating the route to the east of Ampharite, we met up with Nora, and then all of a sudden Taen pulled up again, right? We've gone back and forth with Taen this whole playthrough. I think we battled bro 4 times, we're 2-2, so we're gonna settle the best of 5. But the reason we're here in Helios City is because we actually lost to Taen at the end of part 18 last time. I kind of full sent it into the battle thinking it was going to be a 6v1 against an armored Mewtwo, because I mean we saw that in Pokemon Polished Crystal. I don't know why, but the dialogue the NPCs were giving out made it seem like it was going to be an armored Mewtwo battle, so I kind of thought it was going to be a 6v1, like an easy money type fight, but no. Taen does indeed have Mewtwo this time around, but it's not an armored Mewtwo, it's just a regular one, at least I think. By the time we got to the end of the battle and lost, it just clicked Focus Blast into Typhlosion. That was all I had left, so. But it looked like a regular Mewtwo, nothing special about it. But it was indeed a 6v6 battle, and I went in there underprepared, and I got slapped around. So we're now sitting at 2 games apiece against Taen, and we're going to go try to figure out how to get back to the black market and then get to where Taen was, which I think it was here. Right, we went down here from the department store. We had to go through the sewers the first time, and that was eventually how we got to the black market. It's been a long time since we've been here, so. But I think that was the route. We also do have a flashlight in our inventory, oddly enough, that we found down here, so we can go ahead and use that real quick. I also should probably score to repel as well. And let's see what goes down today. Now, we're going to beat Taen one way or another, even if we don't get him on the first try here, but we now know his team, so hopefully I can work around it better, and I should probably actually lead off with Typhlosion this time around. Let's see if we can get the job done. Now, realistically, it might have actually came down to a little bit of bad luck last time. I'm not trying to say that, but if you've seen the battle, the first attempt there against Taen and his Mewtwo, how do I pull up this thing again? The Mew Flute is Q. Gaming on a keyboard, kind of weird. We use Seed Flare. So, we had the Mega Delta Charizard on the field when bro pulled out the Kyurem, right? He's always had this Kyurem. And that's a dead end. Wonderful. And we went for Dragon Pulse with the Charizard, but Kyurem lived on like 1 HP. And unfortunately knocked out Zard, and it was kind of too much for us to overcome at that point. So, the reason I say maybe potentially lucky, or unlucky for us, but lucky for Taen, is he might have high-rolled. Or sorry, not he high-rolled. We might have low-rolled the Dragon Pulse. Don't know. Because the Kyurem lived with a sliver of HP, so it could have been a low roll. It could have also been a high roll, and we got lucky, but either way it didn't knock it out, so we caught the L. Taen went home with the dub. We're going to change that today, so maybe I guess he was at the end of the black market here. We came here the first time as Nora kind of teleported us here, so I don't remember the layout of the black market. It's been a while since we actually came here naturally. Okay, I think we got teleported like right to this position, so let's go through here. This led to the lab where Taen is waiting for us. Again, it looks like the Sinnoh, the cutscene with the pixies and whatnot, but it's basically right up here. So Nora, Taen, and everybody's still waiting for us to come back. And Rukra, this guy's name was Rukra. It looks like Giovanni. So let's go ahead and run it back here. Well, this brings back memories. It was Dude and that scared Deoxys Boy last time, though, wasn't it? I'm talking about Damian. What was his "don't you dare" say his name. It's your fault he's like that. I'm gonna fix him, then I'm coming for you. Huh, bit of a spark there, Nora. How adorable. I couldn't care less about you, kiddo. It's Dude that I invited here. Well, I'm back, man. And I'm ready this time around. Taen, go get the machine ready. Again, I'm reading this again like we've never been here before, but this happened at the end of part 18. I have information that could help the both of you. I'll help you find your friend and get up the mountain. I don't want much in return, just 2 small favors. Right, he asked for some of Mew's DNA, but last time I said yes. I'm gonna do it again, but imagine if I said no. I want your time to test something once again, and just a tiny bit of Mew's DNA. I have data on all your battles. I know you battled it recently. You're probably covered in it. What? Why would you need Mew's DNA? Can you really not see why? It's my shtick, kid. I make Pokemon, experimental versions of them anyways. Are you really so stupid you can't even think of a single reason why? Never mind. It doesn't matter. What do you say, dude? I got some information. Okay, I'm listening. And I need your time and Mew's DNA. Sure, buddy, here you go. Fantastic. I'm glad we could come to an agreement. You know Nora's pissed at me for agreeing. Twice. Ah, a skin flake. This'll do fine. Follow me. I really wish you didn't do that, dude. Nora, I know what I'm doing. Don't question me. Although I think I said that to her last time and then we got blown back, so let's see what happens this time around. I don't know what he plans to do with that, no matter how obvious it is to him. Let's go. I'm surprised, Nora. Really. You seem like the smart one in the special snowflake club. You never heard of Team Rocket? None of their experiments with Mew? No possible clue as to what I'm trying to create? Taen, the machine deposits it directly into the Master Ball, yes? Right. We should have control. Have fun, then. He just handed Mewtwo and the Master Ball over to Taen. Good luck, you two. This is revenge for the embarrassment you two caused me earlier. Nah, this is my revenge arc, big dog. Because you already beat me once with this team. And we're tied 2 games. I'm not even reading the rest of the dialogue. You got me riled up over here. Come out, Mewtwo. Emerge and serve me. Oh, it's going to do the thing again. Okay. We get like 3 little sounds there, and then when you see the eyes pop up, it's going to get really loud. But I always dial it back for the recording. The one after this. Yeah, I should have said no, just to see. Calreth, I don't know why that's so OD, man. And now, you pay. Nah. I kind of like every time we battle Taen, though, because he's got the best theme in the game, man. Really does. So I ain't even mad we're coming back here for round 2. Oh, that's right, it was I forgot about the Poliwrath lead. Well, this is a good lead for us, but I put Charles in front because I kind of wanted to set up Livewire. Still have never used that a single time, but that's right. It used Focus Punch. Well, it tried to use Focus Punch last time, but that ain't gonna work, Chief. What if he switches it up and goes for like a different move? Aha, I really want a Livewire, but I can't. We'll just okay. You could swap too. Glade with lefties. So this is an electric and steel type Delta Typhlosion, meaning we're gonna get blown back by a close combat. I do also have a ghost type Charizard. Like we could get real stinky and go into that right now. Predicting a CC. We could Mega Evolve, we don't have to, type thing. Right, because Charles is also holding a Mega Stone, so I mean, we still probably would evolve Deej. Do I just flex on this kid? I'm going to. He's going to CC like a scrub. I mean, why wouldn't you? You're looking at a steel type, so. If he's out here trying to switch around his Poliwrath, I'm switching out too, man. Get outplayed, scrub. Why do we have Lunar Cannon? I thought I got rid of Lunar Cannon last time. I guess maybe I didn't, but anyway. I was talking about getting rid of Lunar Cannon because Shadow Ball's stronger. I was gonna say Glade might have Assault Vest, but no, it's leftovers. I don't know if Shadow Ball KOs from this position, so I'm gonna go ahead and just Megazard again. Why not, man? It's Charizard. It's iconic. Now, I would anticipate that what's-his-face is going to come out next. This is definitely going to take out Bro for sure. But I would guess it's going to be the Dragon, Kyurem. So, do we level up off this? Oh, that might make a difference. We get a +4 in special attack. Because that Kyurem lived with a sliver of HP on that Dragon Pulse last time. I forgot about this. This is so cool, by the way. Well, I didn't forget about it. This was the coolest thing we saw last time, but in the moment I forgot he had this. Now I'm remembering. But I also remember, so I want to talk about this thing for a second because I kept saying during last episode that I think it was banded, right? Because it used Rock Slide 45 times in a row last battle. Like, it never switched attacks. I think this thing is banded. But the more I thought about it, it was doing really, really bad damage. So maybe it's a Scarfed Arm. And you guys told me last time that this is Ghost Dark. So all I know is it spammed Rock Slide, right? Because it locked itself into it. It has to be choiced. But I don't think it's banded because it wasn't doing enough damage. So anticipating like a banded Sucker Punch, even a Scarf Sucker Punch, is probably going to bone Zard. So I think we have to switch again. Like, Moslax walled this thing last time, right? Because it was stuck into Rock Slide and he never switched it out, but I don't know what to do in this situation, man. We're kind of cooked. We could go Ripster, get in some good damage with Bullet Punch, but saving BP for Kyurem is also kind of good. I think he's just going to Sucker anyway, so we're going Ripster. This thing is a giga threat, man. He goes Shadow Claw. Oh, that makes sense. Ghost Dark, right? We just go for the Ghost move. Well, that was kind of a bad idea. Because now we have to BP. I think it's Scarf. It's not banded. It's Scarf. So we got to BP for some chip. And just sack this thing. But now we know what it's locked into. I don't have a normal type, though. Throwing our powerful potential Mon might be a bad idea. Okay. Bahamut is, sashed. We could go to that. He's also locked into... I couldn't Lax take some of these. We can't do much back in return is kind of the issue here. But he's locked into Shadow Claw. Just troll with Deej and... No. No. If we lose that thing, we're cooked. We need it for Kyurem. We also need a Ripster, but... Now that I threw that away, we really can't. What do I have on this? It's just, it's Grass and Steel moves. If he's got to be Scarf. He's faster than everything on the team, so... Realistically, we'd probably just go Moslax, but... I don't know if I even set up, right? Like, we can't even set up with bulk up. We just kind of gotta... We just gotta drop the hammer. Let's see if we avoid a crit. We do avoid the crit. It does take it out. That's huge. I didn't know if that would. You guys gotta understand, you see me use Darm in other playthroughs. Darmanitan is like one of the strongest Pokemon of all time, so... And when it's Choice Scarf like that, man, it's a giga threat. I had to get rid of it. The Fruit Stripe Gum. This is a mega. That I do remember. And what did it do last time? I switched into Noivern on an Overheat, and I got one shot because I didn't have a Sash. This, while we are a pure Grass type Snorlax, we are weak to Fire. We're essentially not because we have the ability Thick Fat. So I don't know if this thing turns into like Electric Fire when it Mega Evolves, but if not, Overheat's not Stab, and Snorlax has a gargantuan special defense and HP stats, so I think we live. I'm going for EQ. Let's see if we live the Overheat. He might also have like HP Ice or something. That looks so cool though. He like confidently went out into that thinking he could like one-shot me, but he literally did 0 damage right there. I don't know what bro was thinking, actually. Okay. I'm gonna DP in case he switches into Kyurem on something cheeky. I can see him doing that. Oh, he used a full restore. That's fine. We get more health. That actually that works out for us. We get a little bit of extra health from DP and also from the lefties. And now it's at half health. It's at half special attack because of overheat, so he really can't do any damage. That's gonna do nothing. Did like 20. And I think we take it out now because. Okay. Yeah, doesn't that look super sick? Okay, this is going good, but Kyurem and Mewtwo and Poliwrath are the I don't care about Poliwrath, but. Okay, here's the Mewtwo. I don't even know. I don't know what we're gonna do against this thing, but we just go for the hammer. We probably live that. Okay, if we go down to Woodhammer recoil, that's best case scenario. That actually works out good. Because we have Focus Sash on Bahamut, so we can live a hit. We could also bring Deej back out, but again, if Mewtwo outspeeds Deej, then we get chipped for the for that Kyurem still. So I kind of want to save this for Kyurem. We will also need Lilith potentially. So these two Chuckleheads got to take out Mewtwo. Issue is, we saw Charles get one shot last time by a Focus Blast. So this is why we have a Focus Sash, Mon. And even if you hit Focus Blast on us because we're Grass Steel, I still think we can... Do I get greedy and Nasty Plot? Because if this guy outspeeds Kyurem... Oh, this is a tough call. Here's the decision, right? Petal Dance probably KOs this thing. Giga Drain does not. And if I do get outsped, I would get 2-shot by Focus Blast, considering he connects them both. I don't think I had Nasty Plot. I think I go for one of these two, but... The issue with Petal Dance is you lock yourself into it, right? So then Kyurem could come out and wouldn't take much from it, but... Oh, we're faster. Okay. Yeah, of course you hit Blast again. Alright. Oh, it was Life Orb Mewtwo. That eliminates the chance of a potential 2-turn confusion, so that's not bad. So who are you going to next? Why? Taen, are you good, bro? Alright, I think we got him. I think we got him this time. Why would you go to Poliwrath? When you know I'm going to be faster. If I'm faster than your Mewtwo, I'm faster than your Poliwrath. Okay, we get the 3-turn Petal Dance, which is clutch. Doesn't do much. Doesn't matter. We're going down after this anyway. But now, this will let Deej deliver the knockout blow. Because that's all we needed was a little bit of chip. So I think we're... I don't want to... It ain't over till it's over, but I think we got him this time. Dragon Pulse this fool. Best of 5 series. Look at the scoreboard, everybody. Dude 3, Taen 2. Are we going best of 7 though? I don't know. I feel like we are going to see this guy again. I really want that Darmanitan, man. For the love of unbelievable, Taen, they're kids. Yeah, I'm the most powerful kid you've ever seen. You had Kyurem, Mewtwo, even that Teao trio. You still couldn't take him down. Pathetic. He is. You two. What's up, Rukra? At this moment, Zenith is the most powerful human being alive. That's Cap. I'm right here. Anyway, he has some sort of ability that lets him take control of others, using a Psychic-type Pokemon, maybe. Yeah, Deoxys. I know that the hard way. He took the shard of the crystal we found. One of our scientists was a double agent for him. None of us have any clue where this power comes from. No psychic type I know can control people on this level. And now that he has a piece of the crystal, I don't know how far his power can extend. But right now, he's scared. Yeah, you want to know why, Chuckles? Because he knows I'm coming for him. That's why he's scared. No, it has nothing to do with the virus you created. The virus I created extends life by strengthening the body and its resistance. This improved immune system seems to let the victim actually ignore Zenith's power. However, the vaccine doesn't do anything. We all know that. I've stolen it and studied it. It's a complete dud. I have a hunch his control booths and checkpoints have something to do with his ability. So, Harmony's father, or your friend, should be able to get you up the mountain. Harmony's father, he's the one that's also, like, mutated by, Deoxys. Interesting. I've been tracking their location. I can... You know where they are, and you didn't tell us? Oh, Nora's pissed now. I can only read the psychic signals emitted when they use their abilities. They have the same signature as Deoxys, and I'm sure there's no Deoxys around here. I've met with them, and negotiated with them. I've agreed to not disclose their location and allow them to continue whatever it is they're doing, so as long as they do me a small favor from time to time. I've asked them to meet you at Mount Rose. That's where we were, at the base of Mount Rose last time. You can talk to them, negotiate with them, do whatever it is you need to do. Now, get out of here. I don't want to talk to you two anymore. Okay, they're waiting for you. They won't wait forever. Hopefully they teleport me back, man. I'm not trying to walk all the way back there. I don't like this, dude. I'll actually meet you up the mountain if Damian is actually there. Unless, do you want to come with me? Yeah, let's do it. Save me the time. Let's see if Damian really is there. I was gonna say, okay, hopefully they let me potion, or at least we can get back to the Pokemon Center now. Because we're in Ampharite. Okay. Not bad, not bad. Let's run back to the center here. Actually, I think it was down here by the gym. Whew. That got a little shiesty, man. Taen has a pretty strong team. He has a stronger team than we do. However, he's not as good at piloting his team, right? That's the difference in the battle there. It's not always who has the stronger mons. It's who has the sauce to control them. That's where it's all about right there. Okay, Mount Rose. We also have not seen Damian in a very, very long time, so it's going to be interesting if bro pulls up right here. Who should we lead off with? By the way, speaking of Lilith, actually, maybe we do this now. This also does have a Mega. And we have to get it from where we battled Audrey. I would assume at, like, the Whirl Islands. Let's go for a little bit longer, but if you guys could let me know where exactly to find that Mega Stone. I assume Whirl Islands. We'll go back and get that today. 'Cause I want to see what it looks like. Alright, here's Nora. And here was like the security checkpoint that we have to get through, but I ain't vaccinated, so they're not going to let me through. Let's see what Nora says. They're not here yet. I've been waiting for ages. What if they don't show? What if Rukra... There's the second one. Oh, who is this? Oh, nah. There's Damian right on cue. Damian! Let's get down to business. It's a good song. You need us to get up the mountain. And we need the shards of the Augur's Crystal. So if we... What? No, absolutely not. We can't do that. Nora, you didn't even listen to the proposal all the way through. Give him a minute here. What do you know about the crystal? I mean, I'm not asking you to get it for us. We just don't want it in Zenith or Persephone's hands. Once it's in your hands, or anyone else's, we can acquire it easily. Damn. Okay, we're not pushovers, you know. Nora does have a Mega Flygon. Mm-hmm. Go, Damian, disguise yourself. What does that mean? Go through the checkpoint and get this over with. Huh? He could just act totally normal when he on cue. Where did he go? Okay. Yeah, right, buddy. Perfect. That ladder should get you up and down the mountain without having to go through the checkpoint. Shiest. He was your friend, right? He doesn't talk much anymore. I'm sorry if we've caused you pain, but he's happier now. Are you controlling him? Did he choose to leave us? I didn't say he chose, but he is happier. That's probably the wildest part of this entire story is what's going on with those two. And how they got infected with the Deoxys virus and they're like half human, half alien. It's really weird, but it's really good. If he's really happier like that, I'll leave him. It hurts, but it would be the right thing to do. But it has to be his choice. I needed to know if this is what he wants. He probably doesn't even have control of his own thoughts anymore, Nora, so just let him be. I can't just abandon him. I swear I'm gonna find him, and I'll get him to talk. But for now, let's go show these cultists how to actually cure a disease. Okay, let me move the character then. On another note, I desperately need a better closing one-liner. Yeah, you do. Alright. Nice, right around the checkpoint. Here we are at Mount Rose. I should probably, where's the Q button? I can never memorize where these buttons are on the keyboard. I should probably use another repel, but let's do this first. Okay. What? Can I even... Oh, I don't even know if I can get through that or not. Aha! I see a grotto, but it's behind the rock. We need to find another new Delta at some point today. I know, Shadow, a good reminder about the one in the library. Oh. Well, we just found a Delta, though. Is this a Phantom? Let's hit it with a quick save. Where's the V button? This was like a Phantom, kinda. With some like cherry blossoms on the branches. This looks kind of cool. A fairy phantom? It is a phantom. Huh. Is this a fairy type Trev? I didn't even see what did that ability just say? Okay. Let's sling a dust ball at it, because it used to be a ghost type. About Delta till post game. I'm looking back through all your comments. Alright, we caught it on the first try. That's not bad. Oh, the Delta Darm. Right. I remember you said that last time. A Delta species discovered by Zero Breaker. It protects all woodland Pokemon as a spirit guardian of the forest. That sounds like something out of The Legend of Zelda. And it's pure fairy, but when we evolve to Trev, it'll probably have a secondary type. Interesting. That could be potential thumbnail option today. And we still don't know anything about the last gym leader. Like, would that be helpful against the last gym? Because after we beat the 7th gym, bro said there was no 8th gym leader. But if you look at the trainer card, there's clearly spot for one more badge, if not like 2. I don't know what's going on there, but we have 7 badges now. They said there was no 8th badge, but we'll have to see when we get there. But what's that structure of rocks? I just want to check out the rest of the route, right? Because we skipped over the checkpoint. Okay, looks like that's it. I wonder what would happen if I walked in there. They'd be like, you. How did you get past here? I said, don't worry about it. Okay. Let's keep going this way. Trying to make sure I don't miss too many items. I'm really on the lookout for TMs. We still don't have this ability, by the way. I think it was called Heart Swap to switch positions with the Manaphy or whatever. That's a suspicious looking rock. I think there's going to be an item in there. And I'm wrong, and that guy with one more step could have battled us. Yeah, alright, buddy. There's no way. What the heck? Harry with the Jigglypuff. Probably the worst matchup we could have got when we just let off with this, but alright. Yeah, how did bro snipe me in the water? Like, what? Let's go for Flash Cannon on Charles. That was kind of weird. Stone Edge, I resist it. But I am still a Typhlosion. So that does a lot. Alright, does bro have Sturdy? I don't even think we're strong enough to bring it to Sturdy, but yeah, we'll never know. Stealth Rocks is a crazy play. Especially because I'm not going to switch out the rest of the battle, but okay. GG's, Jigglypuff. What was your other Mon? Perfect. I was going to say, if he lives out, I might actually just click Livewire. Just out of curiosity of, what does the move animation even look like? Maybe we busted out in the Elite Four or something, but I keep talking about it and I never once clicked it. That is a good point, Nikki. Relicanth does need some love. Aha, a TM. Psyshock's not bad. I always talk really bad about Relicanth, but every time I run into it in Pokemon Emerald Rogue, it KOs one of my team members. It was an avoidable battle, but it's fighting types, dude. Every time I put this Gardevoir in front, we get like rock or fighting or steel. That's why being an ice type is just so bad defensively. Please one shot. Oh, dude. Well. Shoutouts to the Hitmonlee that we used this morning in, let's go out to Ripster here. In the battle arena, the Pokemon Emerald Battle Frontier, but at the end of the day, we got boned by a Skarmory. Hate to see it. What else you got here? Hitmonchan. Obviously, we will diversify the types on the team here at some point. But the reason why I have, again, like I said in the intro, 2 grass and 2 electric, is because we just did the water gym last time, so we have a couple fire type deltas in the box. Actually, maybe 3 of them at this point, but we're gonna have plenty of options to build out the team with for the Elite Four. I ain't gonna live that. So it'll be pretty cool by the time we get there, but right now we're still just trying to discover as many deltas as we can. That way we got options for the E4 when we get there. Let's go to Deej. There's no point in wasting time Mega Evolving. Just take it out with the Shadow Ball. I'm gonna go ahead and heal up after this battle because I don't know what the heck we're about to walk into. Let's take a moment to do that real quick. I have a regular potion. Nice. Could have used it on Charles. Alright, where are we at in the top of the bag? 5 revives, 12 max. Okay. No, Gardevoir and Ripster have or Lilith and Ripster have the same amount of HP. I realized that when I used the revive, they both got to 108. Alright, let's try that again. Glad that I healed up, because it looks like it's about to get a little stinky. Mount Rose. I guess that would mean internal. There's a heavy ball over there. Could care less. Also a Pokeball up here. I guess we could try surfing across this. Aha! A TM. Will-O-Wisp. Okay. Like the Family Guy episode when Stewie kept saying cool whip. He was getting all frustrated. Stewie and Brian, they were going back and forth like, why are you saying it like that, you know? Emphasizing the W. That's why I say Will-O-Wisp. It's because of that episode in Family Guy with the cool whip. Well, the full restore down there, but I don't even know how we get down there. What is that Pokeball? It looks like the Jet Ball from... That was the first thing that popped into my head. Jet Ball from Legends Arceus. I guess maybe a Dive Ball? Obviously with the limited pixels, it's hard to make out exactly what it is. Some of them are kind of obvious though, but... Look the other way, man. Ain't got time for that. We could also jump this ledge and see what this regular Pokeball is. That's not how you do it. Damn it, I was kind of curious. Alright. That was pretty funny. So you knew. You knew. Sneak right past this guy. Alright. Excuse me? Why are we back in the 6th gym? Well, we're not. It's just cutscene for the gym leader. It's been a slow day today. How is this relevant? Calreth, what? Shouldn't you be at work? I'd like to be, but the people of Ampharite sort of have a different plan for my life nowadays, right? because all the citizens of Ampharite were like brainwashed into going after these two. So Calreth left Ampharite to come protect his girlfriend here. That's right. There's no time to explain. I've already seen the people of Selene City eyeing me too. They must have seen the broadcast Zenith put out. It's time to go. I'll explain everything on the way. Okay, let's get going then. Hey, those two combine their Pokemon, they got a pretty powerful squad right there. They both had good teams. There's Persephone's Darkrai, spying. There she is. I knew it! I knew it! I knew Darkrai was following my awful sister around. Oh. Persephone doesn't actually have control of Darkrai. She does have a Mega Zoroark, which is kind of intense. I knew she was luring it in somehow. But why? Why? Why won't Darkrai choose me? There's got to be something else going on. What does Diana have that I don't? What does Diana have that I don't that Darkrai has? Why did it just repeat that? That wasn't the same dialogue. It's not like I tabbed down to the next line. Interesting. Doesn't matter. I'm gonna tail them. I'm gonna bring her to justice for what she did to me. Then, I'm going after Darkrai. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Oh, baby. Lock it in for some epic battles, chat. It's about to get really shiesty. I'm gonna take a break on this bench. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, Crasher Wake's here too. That's good for bro. Before we battle, can we just take a moment to admire the view? Already did. Let's fight. Spectacular, ain't it? What, my Gardevoir? Yeah, damn right, man. Oh, right, Fire Breather. Another reason why being Ice type is just awful. Steel, Rock, Fighting, Fire. The list goes on and on, man. Everything hits Ice super effective. Alright. What are we gonna do against this Chucklehead? I mean, if I can get Ripster in clean, we can Hone Claws and just sweep with Aqua Tail, but I guess we'll go Big Hoss and fire off some Earthquakes here, because we're not weak to fire, and we have a lot of Spadef. Honestly, probably could bulk up, but would it just give me an attack buff? That's why you need to bulk up, though. This guy, it's a bold nature, so it has a really bad physical attack. There's no way I'm watching a Pokemon at level 72 go for Fury Swipes, right? I wasn't sure if it missed. I don't know if the game froze. I didn't know what was going on there, but usually that means it missed, but it was taking off a long time. Ape? We can definitely bone with an EQ after Flare Blitz recoil. My goodness. Chill, buddy. Banded Blitz. Oh, I got leered. That's why. Shoutouts to the leer. And it was a crit too, but you know, even a crit should have only done like 60. It was because of the leer that it did 95. Damn. Okay, we're out here clicking Inferno is wild. Whatever. I'm just gonna try to raw dog an Aqua Tail. Go for it. There we go. Okay. I'm gonna check the mini-map after this battle, because is there a place to heal before we go after the Infernal Cult? I feel like there might be. Also, why is this child just alone on the... That's the wrong screen. Why is this child all alone on the bench over there? What are we doing? Oh. Deyraan Town. Right here. I would guess we have to go to the Rose Crater. But let's head into Deyraan Town. At least we can heal up at the center. Okay. Hello, child. My parents left me to go battle some trainers. I wish they'd come back soon. I hope so. Let's look for some items over here. Oh, I didn't mean to hit the... I always have my finger like hovering on the escape key, because it's how you quickly tab through stuff, but a lot of times in this playthrough I'll be bumping it on accident. Alright. What do we got in this grotto? A regular ass dino. You know what? We'll just Ice Beam it. So hopefully a Delta will spawn in here next time. We ain't got time for the regular Pokemons in this playthrough. Okay. Now, yeah, as we advance a day, it'll re-roll that spawn there. Let's go past this old geezer. And I don't see... I'm just checking all the tiles, but I don't see anything else over there. Nice. I was like, this is a forced fight, but it's actually a moving NPC. Huh? The second time we've seen one of those. Get outflanked, man. Easy money. How did we get to Deyraan Town? I was like right there. Interesting. Also interesting, a puddle that leads to nowhere. Okay. Can I surf this? That's kind of weird. It's just an Ultra Ball. So there's got to be something spicy back there. But it was not. Okay. What else we got? Looks like there's nothing that way. I want to go through the puddle. Now you're blocking the way. It's just more Meloetta lyrics. Okay. Oh. Deyraan Town. Nice. Okay. Here we are. I was not expecting a snowy... This caught me off guard. I was not expecting a snowy town on a volcanic mountain. Interesting. Well, now we can restock with potions and revives. And even repels, so that's not bad. And we can check out our new Trevenant as well. That ain't half bad right there. Oh, crap. That was all my money. Why are max potions so expensive? Well, they always cost. I didn't mean to do that. Well, we should still have enough, oh, it's hyperspace hole? Okay, okay. We should still have enough super repels to get through today's action, but I didn't realize max potions, well, they're always that expensive, but I didn't realize it was gonna break the bank. Oh well. Alright, let's check out this little Trev here. Oh, snow warning, that's what the ability said. Could this become fairy ice? Oh, adamant likes to fight. Wait a minute. That's kind of correct. Because if it is fairy ice and then with snow warning, it would get the physical defense boost from summoning hail. Wow. Those are horrible. But, I mean, you know, we'll see. Maybe we evolve this later today. Might put it in the thumbnail. That actually fills up box 1, by the way. I should either... I'm going to make an executive decision right now. After the episode today, I'm going to release all of the non-Delta... Well, not necessarily release. Maybe I'll just move them to a different box. But I'm not going to move them one by one on the stream. Because I want box 1 to just have all Deltas whenever we come in here to swap Mons in and out. So the rest of these Chuckleheads need to get moved over to like box 2 or something. I'm gonna do that later tonight. As I'm watching Pokemon anime like we talked about this morning, because I gotta get tapped into that. I've only seen a couple of them. Saw a bunch of weird cultists come by this morning, heading for the volcano crater. It's weird because aside from a cave, there isn't much there. Even weirder, I could swear I saw 2 different... That wasn't no pun intended with weird ear, by the way. The evolution for Stantler. Even weirder, I could swear I saw 2 different gym leaders head into the crater too. What is happening? That's a good question. I've spent over, what is that? Is that $1 billion? On this farm. I've been setting it up for the past month. And I just realized, and you just realized there's snow? Okay. 365 days a year, and it will never grow. My life is a mess, and I hate myself. My goodness, calm down. Whoops. Oh, man. You spent $1 billion, and that whole time you were spending the money, you didn't realize it was snowing? Okay. I saw a Delta Pokemon the other day. What an incredible experience. It looked like a golem, but it looked like an ancient ruin covered in moss. Delta dude? In this game? Okay. Man, I wish I caught it when I had the chance. I wonder where it is now. So you're telling me we can get Delta dude. Interesting. Seems to be a shrine dedicated to the late King Vesserin. He seemed to be a hero of the distant past. Another Legend of Zelda reference. Interesting. It details his conquests, including the formation of the 3 whole regions. Interesting. X items, I'll sell those for cash when I go organize the box later. Okay, what do we got here? You're a trainer, right? Listen, I'll let you in on a little secret. My great-grandfather was here during the old gold rush. I don't really care for gold, so I've hidden it away somewhere on Mount Rose. I'll give you a hint. It's near a doorway. Good luck. What is that, a single nugget? Although we only have $700, I am poor, but... why would I go look for a single nugget? Hey, let me ask you something. Which of the following weather conditions do you think you could see yourself making a team around? You know, realistically, for me, if I could build a team, right, not taking into account my favorite types, Rain is the most versatile, and because I love ground and steel types along with water types, those are my 3 favorite. It would be Rain number 1, it would be Sand number 2, but I just want to say that I think Sun is probably the best of the 4, which is weird because I'm going to like defend Rain all day, every day. But competitively speaking, I think a good, well-constructed and a good, like a well-piloted Sun team, I think is really, really hard to beat. Really hard to beat. But everybody knows Kyogre is way better than Groudon, so not even talking about Pelipper and Torkoal, but it would be Rain for me. I'm probably just going to get a... these give you the rocks, don't they? But, shout outs to Sandstorm. You know, I love ground types, I love steel types. But I also love water types, and I like fighting in rain more than I do sand, but... okay, good to know. I'm trying to give away some of my old items to make room for the new generation of trainers. Alright. I hope you enjoy these. Maybe we get all 4 then. Damp rock? Oh, and a mystic water, okay. And a water gem. Oh! That's pretty cool. So would we have got 3 gems if I picked sand? Or would we just get the rock gem? Probably. What? Hey, mister. My brother and I were thinking about making everyone that lives here happier, so we decided to make snowmons. That's pretty cool, actually. I've been working on this snowmon for days. My sis says I'm a perfectionist. Maybe she's right. Who's this guy? Thankfully, Mount Rose isn't an active volcano. There's lava or magma everywhere, but it has no danger of actually erupting. I think it's magma. Magma is where it's inside the earth still, and lava is when it's on the surface. What's up, Uncrowned King? Welcome in, bro. Good to see you. I'm so glad that Pokemon exist in real life. Can you imagine life without them? What a poor, unpleasant, and unfulfilling life that would be. Agreed. That's why I stream Mons all the time. Hey, want to trade Pokemon? I might have something you'd like. It's a Zorua, which is pretty neat. I'd only want it if it's the Hisuian version. Now this is what I'm talking about. Are you kidding me? Is this heaven? Like, did I just die and wake up in heaven? Talk to me, lady. You don't get to judge me. I'm not trying to, but I will judge you in a good way, because you're surrounded by a bunch of Ghiblies. That's it? Dang it. Remember, there was a place we could trade for a regular Gibble back in Oranos Town, between the 6th and 7th gym, maybe it was called. What is this, Frozen Duskull? Snowman. I didn't want to do the Gibble trade, obviously, because it wasn't a Delta, at least to my understanding, so there was no point to really do that. Right when I hit the button, she moved. Fun fact. I heard a Jirachi used to live here in this mountain until all the miners drove it out 100 years or so. Maybe that's what Zenith has? I was assuming Deoxys, but we still don't know which trainer, because everybody's got like a Pixie legendary, right? Interesting. Maybe Bro's the one with Jirachi. It went to live in the Torren region on Mount Press for some time until I think it was eventually caught. I love Jirachi. I hope whoever caught it would free it so we can see it again, yeah. I feel like there's a dark, you know, part of that coming. I wanted to start my gym challenge, but the first auger's missing. It feels kind of useless. I mean, I can't challenge the Elite Four without all the badges, so why bother? So that's who the 8th gym leader was? Huh. Oh, here's the Pika Taxi guy, okay. By the way, he sent us on a side quest to get 2 parts. We found one on the route, right before Ampharite City, I believe it was, but the other one's in the black market, and I was just down there earlier, and I forgot to look. So we'll have to finish that quest at some point, because Bro's been very helpful throughout this whole playthrough. Would you be interested in trading items? I'm looking for revives. I only have 5. Any that you give, or any that you found, I'll take off your hands. If we give them 10, we get a TM. Great. If only I had some more money. Could I sell stuff right now? I don't know how much the X attacks and whatnot would sell for, but we need some nuggets, man. Hey, here's a taxi piece. We do have 2 pearls. Oh, I don't have much in the bag. Hopefully one of you guys remind me about that later, because I'm kind of curious what that TM is. Hey, never seen you around here before. I'm supposed to have a giant snowball brawl with a bunch of brats, but I can't be expected to do manual work by making snowballs. You're lazy then. So I'll make a deal with you. You bring me snowballs and I'll make it worth your while. Just talking about the items, okay. 5 snowballs? Nah. How would I even find those? Are they just all over the ground here? I don't know where I would check to find snowballs, but hopefully those can help you. Oh, I was like, what? She's the one that gave us the water gem and stuff. It's so beautiful up here, just like you. Pause. Don't let anybody tell you any different. Alright, this guy's like the ultimate motivator. What's up, Grumpig? I've been living in Deyraan for a few years now. Honestly, it's not that bad. I don't see what the big problem is. The snow is nice and the view from the mountain is lovely. I concur. Did we just find T-Pair? Do you ever think bug Pokemon will be considered good? No, bro. How many times do I have to tell you that? I spent years training with them, but I'm really worried I wasted it. Someone clip that and send it to our boy in the Discord. He's gotta know. Spinda's holding something. Oh, EXP share. Nice. Don't really need that either, though. I met the Augur yesterday. Super nice guy. Came off a bit pretentious, though. Or, am I allowed to say that? I might... Yeah, forget it. Sure, whatever. Yeah, I don't know how to do it. I don't know if you watch on mobile or if you watch on a PC or whatever. I know there's different ways to do it. Let's go ahead and dive down here real quick. There's kind of a lot to check out here. It's interesting. Oh, well, thought that was gonna... Oh, there's some more money for revives, actually. Oh, I just hit enter. You know what? I think we have enough money to afford those revives and get the TM. Oh, I thought I was gonna find a snowball in there. That's kind of why I did that. What happened to the sister? We just came through here 2 minutes ago and she was right here. What happened? I've been working on this snowmon for days. My sis says I'm a perfectionist. Yeah, but what happened to her? Hello? Am I missing something here? Yeah, kind of weird. Okay, well I got turned around. The Pokemon Center's in a different direction, but this is the last person to talk to, I think. The ice crystals that form at high altitudes are really quite fascinating. I suspect that if I could find some way of harvesting them, I would be able to sell them for quite a lofty amount. Oh no, there's more. Oh. Okay, hold on. It's about to get shiesty up there. Because you know we're going to have to battle Zenith, probably. Oh, here she is. Maybe. Hey, mister, do you like the munchlax I made? Huh? A Duskull snowman? Nope. We didn't make anything like that, but I'm glad someone else is having fun, too. I'm gonna see if anything else has been made. Okay, so okay. So where are the snowballs, then? Ah. There's gotta be 5 snowballs here in the city somewhere. Okay, let me buy more revives real quick. Then just to sell them all, and then I'm gonna run out of revives going up the mountain there, so that'll be fun. Oh yeah, I can't sell the snowball though. Heartstone's worth 1,000 is crazy. Oh yeah, we're good, we're good. I don't need to sell anything else, honestly. Hold on, how many super repels do I have? 4? That's not good enough. Alright, let's sell all the X items, which is like nothing. Nice. I need to make some quick cash here. Oh, it sells both. I was like, why wouldn't it let me... You know what? We're gonna sell the protein too. I need some cash, man. So let me get like up to 12 supers. So we need 8 more. And I'm about to spend the rest. Whoops, wrong button. I'm gonna spend the rest on revives. 1,500. Dude, I'm literally 1 revive short from affording that TM. There's just no shot. I'll sell this full restore too. That was lame. Okay, we needed 10 revives for a TM. Yeah, go for broke, man. 1,300 left to my name. Pretty accurate, actually, unfortunately. Okay, let's go down this way. So where... There's gotta be a snowball, right? Yeah, right, buddy. We also skipped a couple of these houses coming through, but... A random Smeargle. Oh, I do love a good Pokemon battle. The passion, the fire. The heat in everybody's hearts and their eyes as they take it to the next level. The sheer intensity of it sweeps me off my feet every time. Tell me, young one, do you love battles? Or do you love to battle as much as I do? Way more than you, buddy. Fantastic. I pegged you for a battler when I first saw you. I'm the one that came through your door, man. Why don't you take this? Although, in a weird way that, yeah, hopefully it can help out. It actually will help out. Gotta save the money. I do actually to EV train and whatnot. But, oh well. Deyraan Town was originally built as a mining outpost during the Gold Nugget Rush, 30 or 40 years ago. It kind of evolved into a small town after we mostly cleared the mountain of gold. Indeed. There's the second ball. Do I even have Waterfall yet? I don't think we do. Haunter's holding a TM. Randomly payback. Oh, payback's not that good, but... On a brave Tyranitar, it's not bad. This town was such a waste of land. Nobody likes it here. Sure, it has some rich history, but honestly, who really cares? It's boring, cold, wet, and tiring. Wow. Somebody's a little hangry. I don't think we can go up waterfalls yet. No. Oh, one of these two has a snowball. There's just no way. Welcome to Deyraan Town, where everything is cold, miserable, wet, and nobody's happy here. I think we talked to her already. Dang, so how am I supposed to find 5 snowballs? I only found 2. We checked everything. I gotta be able to get down there somehow. Anyway, where did this girl go now? Maybe to this? No, she's not here either. Oh, not that one. Oh, now there's a frost last. What is going on here? This is actually pretty cool. Gardevoir got lost, still in the same spot where I was, but this is really well done. Can I make anything as pretty as this? I'm gonna keep at it. Gardevoir, you good? Ah, there we go. Okay, let's trade Bro the 10 revives. I kind of want to see where this like little side quest goes with the Snowmons. This is pretty cool. Fire Blast isn't even that. Obviously it's good, but it's not that good. So the other person to trade is this right here, but we need more snowballs. I'm having fun with this little Snowmon thing though. Now there's an Eevee. But she's nowhere to be found. Okay. Okay. Where the heck did she go now? It's cool how, like, advancing this little quest here or whatever we're doing keeps causing, the map to reload and more stuff. Look at this Gengar one. Like, more stuff to load into the overworld. This is kind of cool. The Gengar Snowmon looks quite mischievous. The coal used for its devious grin is a nice touch. They did it again. How do they work so fast? And why do they like ghost Pokemon so much? I'm accepting their challenge. Yeah, no, saving the money is really, really smart, Shadow. It is in a game like this. Because it costs a lot of money to EV train these Pokemon and whatnot. Oh, you think it might be her brother? I could see that. I'm just having fun seeing where more of these things pop up. I feel like eventually she's going to be by the Duskull. Now there's a Torchic. Is it a Torchic or a Snow Cone guy? I think it's a Torchic. Okay. She's not here, though. Oh, a little Golett. This is pretty cool. Back to the Eevee, though. I don't know if you have to do them in a certain order, but... Oh, there's nothing... There's nothing new, and now he's gone. I was gonna make one more loop around, but now bro's gone. Huh? Oh, he's right here with a Greninja. What is happening in this game right now? This is cool. Sis wanted to make something bigger this time. Okay. Oh, where'd she go? I'm so locked in on this. Where did she go? I was not expecting Bro to be gone from the Pikachu ones either. That actually caught me off guard. So did she make like a Lapras or something huge? Jigglypuff. Oh, here's a Trevenant. We just caught a Delta Trevenant. No, is that it? No! We didn't find her down here. Alright, I'll go up to Mount Rose, but... It seems like talking to some of these Snowmons, like... Because Bro was standing next to the two Pikachu ones by the house, and then I talked to this Golett and the other one up here, and then all of a sudden he was in a new spot. So she might be here now. That's so weird. Okay, mister. This is it. I need to know who I'm competing with. I want to know too. I have no idea. But it's like every time I go to find them, they disappear without a trace. I'm going to keep working on this Snowmon with my brother. Can you do me a huge favor and try to find who else is making Snowmons? That's what I've been doing, man. Okay. Well, that was fun, but maybe that's... I guess that's enough of that for now. Let's move on. Every time we turn the corner, we find out who's making... or like, we find more of them, and now we know who's making them. Okay, it's Mismagius. Oh. Interesting. That's not a regular Mismagius. I didn't know. I should have saved. No. it has little Santa hats on all the little tips. This is pretty funny. No, I should have saved, bro. That's my bad. Let me just eat a quick ball at it. Maybe we'll get a good nature. You never know. That's pretty cool, though. I like the little hats on all the tips there. This is funny. Well, now we have to catch it for her, though. Darn it. I'm gonna have to chip it. It is level 50, so it probably lives T-Bolt. But to be safe, we go for Ice Beam. I'm glad I went for Ice Beam. Okay. This is so cool. It looked a little suspicious when I first went up to it, but it kind of also looked like a regular Mismagius sprite. Only like slightly different, you know? Dang. Would it live in Ice Shard? I don't know. Probably. This is cool, actually. No. Oh, it is? Okay. I kind of feel like Trevenant might be the same thing, because it's already Fairy, well, as a Phantom, but Fairy Ice is kind of crazy offensively, but I mean, we have a better Ice type with this thing here, but you guys know I hate trying to catch Pokemon on stream. This is what happens every time, bro. I'm gonna sit here and sling all 13 of these great balls till we catch this thing. At that point, though, if we do fail all 13, because it'll be past 10 turns, then timer balls will actually work. When they give you the 3 shaker, like, every time, too. Pain. I'm about to put this thing in the speed up mode. We can go quicker here. There we go. Okay. Not bad. Okay, the caroling Pokemon, that's actually pretty cool. This thing just goes Christmas caroling. Now we can show it to the little girl, though. A Delta species discovered by Echo the Third. This Pokemon does its best to bring everyone into holiday spirit. It's only happy when everyone else is. This is really cool, man. Wow. Yeah, save the game, you're right. Because we can't reset, so we gotta do it. Oh, and it went to box 2. Pain. Wait, hold on. Bruh. I was kind of curious what would it look like when we evolved a Mismagius. And now we know. This is so sick, actually. Nikki, we need a nickname for this. Some kind of Santa Claus Christmas nickname, you know? Whoa, mister. Have you ever seen a Pokemon like that before? It kind of looks like a Mismagius. Hey, are you the one making all the Snowmons? They're really good. No, it ain't me. You should come make Snowmons with... Well, okay. I think she's talking to the Mismagius, but she's just, like, behind Gardevoir. This is too fire, bro. Thanks for playing with us, mister. I'm gonna go play with Mismagius now, but come play with us again one day, okay? I got you. Let's go. Yeah, Kringle. That's good, that's good. Something like that. Ooh, Nick for Saint Nick. That's fire. Yeah, Chris Kringle. What about we just combine it with Nick Kringle, you know? Something like that. Hit that save button. That would be kind of funny. Alright. Ice Fairy, Magic Guard. I thought that said no guard, but it says no item in Magic Guard. Relaxed? We don't want no lower in speed. Scatters things often is HP. So it probably has like a 27 HP IV. 23, okay. Magikarp's kind of shiced. This is funny though, man. Huh. Interesting. Interesting. Alright, we'll do that later. How do we evolve this, though? Do we still need the... Like, does it evolve by the same stone? I don't really have much in the bag. That's probably a better thumbnail candidate, especially for everything that just went down here in the city, than the Trevenant. You know what? I'm actually gonna look it up real quick. I want to know how to evolve it. I would assume it's still like a stone evo, but maybe a different stone. Oh, a shiny stone. No, I have a dawn stone. How do we get this shiny stone? I think there was a place that sells stones. I know there is. I mean, I guess I could just click on the hyperlink shiny stone on the website. Oh no, the hyperlink takes you to Bulbapedia L. How do we get one in Insurgence? Wait, it has a hidden ability called Winter Joy. What does that mean? And it's the same for Mismagius. There's no way. There's no way this is an ability. This is so sick. During the months of November, December, January, and February, the attack and special attack of Pokemon with this ability are increased by 40%. And during the months of May, June, July, and August, we're in June right now, special attack is decreased by 30%. Attack and special attack. During the other 4 months, no difference in the offensive stats. What? So during March and April, no change. And then during September and October, no change. But you have 4 months of a 40% boost to the offenses, and 4 months in the middle of a 30% decrease, and then 2 months in the middle of each of those 4-month chunks. Winter Joy is crazy. Yeah, you know we fudging the internal clock. Okay, I don't know how to get a shiny stone in this game, though. If you guys can look that up while we're doing this, I'll actually evolve this today and I'm gonna put this in the thumbnail, bro. It looks so sick. I don't have one, right? Dawn Stone. No shiny stone. Okay. What a cool idea, actually. I'm kind of glad we went through with that. You know. I didn't even know what was going on at first, and then I realized it was kind of like a thing. We just kind of kept going. I need to heal, by the way. That's such a cool idea for an ability. What? Winter Joy. Well, it's the hidden ability, though, so, you know. We don't really want it. it's June. But, huh. Very cool idea. Okay. Now, you know, we've only been going, I'm not ending it yet. We've only been going for like an hour, a little over an hour. I would love to end it on a high note after that very cool events that transpired over the last 20 minutes. But let's go get smoked at the top of Mount Rose. Catch another L. That would be a good way to end the action today. We still don't have rock climb either. I'm assuming there's wild mons here, but okay, we haven't found one yet. Did I save? Yeah, I did. I did. Whole ass wild embers. Yeah, I saved, and I'll save again at the end too. It's a random awakening. Okay. Interesting. When we booted up the game today, you know, for the YouTube, people watching this in the future on YouTube won't know, but every time you boot up the game in this, depending on where you're at, it kind of shows a legendary and like which one specifically will relate to the next part of the story. And today it was a Heatran. So I feel like, I mean, it would make sense, right? Heatran's in a place like this, but I feel like we might see Heatran today. Why would I go down there? There's nothing there but lava. Because throughout this playthrough, you know, the first time we booted it up, it was Mew. Then after some time, it was like Rayquaza when you first loaded up the game. Then there was Lugia, there was Kyogre. Like, we've seen a bunch of different Pokemon on the opening screen, like the title screen, essentially. The title screen doesn't change every time, but it changes every time you progress far enough into the story. And it just shows, like, a legendary, and it always ties to, like, what's coming next. So I just prefaced that because we saw Heatran, so... Also, are we gonna get some kind of ability that would, like, let us cross the lava, you know? Is this an Ace Trainer or like... Yeah, I don't think that's an Infernal Cult. Inferno Cult, whatever they're called. You know, we can get a lot of good experience with these trainers, but... I'm just kind of bobbing and weaving. Did I just make a loop? I did. Trying to bob and weave the best I can to save time a little bit because we have the whole Audino trainer thing, right? There's a timer ball. We really don't need to be grinding on, you know, levels on random scrubs. Okay. Shout out to the devs for real, man. Okay. I think we found where we're going here. What a cool little thing they put in this game. Genuinely. Is that a moon ball on the far left? I can't really tell. We also can't even get over there. It's kind of where we just were. Alright. Let's get involved and see what's going on over here. Sorry I was late, gang. We were doing a really cool side quest and found a Delta Mismagius. Little Chris Kringle here. Nick Kringle. That's what we'll nickname it, probably. Ah, dude. It's good to see you. I guess it's down to the 4 of us. The Infernal Cult works from here. This is where the broadcast signal came from. It's like a maze in there. We have to be careful. We'll split up. 2 groups of 2. 1 gym leader, 1 kid. Sorry, Calreth. I'm taking your girl, man. See? Told you. Nora, you're with me. Dude, you can go with Diana. Where are we going? The main priority is finding a way to reverse whatever the mind control he's got the region in. But if you see Zenith, get him. There's no way he should last against 2 legend users, no matter how strong he is. Dude beat him before, after all. I did? I don't remember that. Let's go. Don't get caught. Don't be dumb. What great advice. Nora, we'll go first. Don't get caught. Don't be dumb. Oh boy, this isn't dangerous at all. You're with me, dude. Let's go. As long as we're careful, and more importantly, quiet, we'll be fine. Hate to burst your bubble, Diana, but I ain't quiet. Nor am I careful, so... We're gonna get into some mischief here. I'll tell you that right now. We'll meet up with them, and yeah, hopefully. Yeah, who let the dice? You know? How is this inside of a crater? Don't move. Persephone? Not now. You've been lying to me this whole time. I finally bit the bullet. I followed you. I had to know. Wherever you go, Darkrai is always there. Following you, admiring you. How, Dia? How do you do it? And now you're back in the Infernal Cult? You abandoned me here, Dia. You left me. Cresselia was sent to rescue both of us. But no, you were too scared. Persephone, please be quiet. They'll hear us. I'm done being silenced, but okay. You don't need to raise your voice, Persephone. Chill, alright? Ain't no way we're speaking in caps lock right now. I spent 3 years under this freak's control after you were too scared to help. We were cultists. Don't you remember how awful it was? You left me in that hell, and you expect easy forgiveness? Do you know what I had to do to escape? How I... You know, I like to know how you escaped. Here we go. I don't appreciate the name calling either. I'm not a freak. I know we're enemies, but let's try and be polite to one another, Guards, lead our fine young guests to their rooms. You'll love it here. We have complimentary butlers and a nice heated pool. You got a sauna too? I mean, that was dumb. We're actually kind of like in a sauna, essentially, inside of this volcano. I'm afraid the lighting is a little bit different than the rooms under your base, Persephone. Hopefully, dude will have a better time in mine. Okay, where are we going, man? Who wants to battle? What are we going on about? Okay. Oh, I ain't gonna battle anybody from my jail cell here. You look comfy. I told you that you would enjoy your stay. I don't even have a bed or a toilet, bro. What am I supposed to do? What is this? I'm disappointed you had to hear all of that. You seem like a smart kid. I'm sure you figured out my ability. Mind control is such an ugly term. I prefer mind optimization. And plus, it's not perfect. I need someone's DNA to do it. And now I have yours. Funny how that works, isn't it? In fact, I have the DNA of almost everyone in the region, thanks to the vaccine. I really owe Rukra one. Fake vaccines are such a convenient excuse for getting the DNA of everyone in Torren. I was worried at first. Diana was able to escape. It seemed that legendaries are strong enough to let their trainers resist my control. I was worried you would be the same. But then I heard that prophecy. Of course, you thought that meant you had a traitor in your midst. But now you know my ability. We're gonna have some fun. I'm gonna keep drilling you, constantly enforcing and reinforcing my power onto you until your mind becomes mine. Yeah, well, luckily, unfortunately for you, Chuckles, there ain't much going on up here, so you ain't gonna be able to mind control me. You know what I mean? Let's get started. We're gonna dominate this fool in a battle right now. Would you kindly go place your hand on the back wall? How about no, Scott? Resisting. What you gonna do, buddy? Oh, door's locked with a fingerprint scanner. Pain. That's what I'm saying. My IQ is like -3. You know, good luck trying to hack this brain, buddy. Oh, okay, yeah, so we're gonna get another cultist guy. How the hell do I get out of here, man? I guess I do have to comply. How lame. Oh, wonderful. That was so easy. This is gonna be fantastic. Next, I'd like you to... Okay, then. This can wait. It seems like a fight is breaking out down the hall. I'll be right back. It seems your friend Calreth and that girl have been found. You, guard. Don't talk to him. Don't look at him. Yeah, well, I might have an IQ stat of -3, but your guard is even more of a potato. So we transform it into bro right here, right now. I'll be back in a couple minutes. That's all the time I need to break out of here, man. What's up, boss? Back off, kid. I ain't talking to you no matter how much you bug me. Never mind. I told you this guy's... He's literally talking to me. He said, you know... He's a lot more of a potato than I am. Weren't you listening? Bugging me isn't gonna work. Again, you're still talking to me, bro. I didn't even say anything. Oh, kid, stop. Now you're just annoying me. And? Okay, that's it. Yeah, come on in, buddy. Notice how I locked the door? Again, further proving my point. This guy does not got much going on upstairs, man. That's because I'm not an idiot. What? Yeah, that's exactly why. What is going on with this guy? It's a fingerprint lock, and you know what that means? Even if you beat me, you're still not getting out. Well, according to my calculations, Chief, I can kind of stick my fingers right through that gap. You know, reach around to the fingerprint lock. Guy's not very bright. We're gonna absolutely dominate him. Rapidash? Good Pokemon. I really gotta stop with this thing in the front. It's not gonna be able to fight in here. We're gonna have to use something else. Although, actually, he has really low level mon, so we can one-shot them both, but this ain't gonna work against the boss man. That's for sure. Okay. What you gonna do now, man? That was easy. Where's the flute button? This one. And just like that. Let's talk to him again and see what he has to say for himself. Oh, never mind. Okay, and we're gone. Although, you know, the Infernal Cult, right? They all have fire types. You see me walking around through this place with an ice type Gardevoir following behind me. Again, these guys aren't the sharpest tools in the shed, but it's kind of suspicious that I don't even have a fire type in the lead. And I don't have one on the team, actually, at the moment to, well, I could change that, but never mind. Not a PC. What's up, boss? Don't mind me, man. Zenith is going to do his broadcast soon. In a very short time, we'll have control of the entire region. Oh, never mind. Wait, why does he battle me, though? That's kind of weird. We don't even have a back sprite anymore. Gardevoir can actually take this out. That's not bad. Some more ground types, why not? That actually kind of works. Camera up's giving me that weird look, too. Wait, what? Did he go for Earthquake? Why did I say super effective? Oh, I'm an electric type. I'm about to say Earthquake does not hit ice type super effectively. I was really confused there for a second. My bad. Let's go Charles. See if I can squeeze a level out on this guy. Oh. Oddly enough, we are going to get a level up. Never mind. I thought that was going to do it. Okay. I thought that was going to do enough to take him out. Camera up kind of going in right now. And you like how I send out 3 consecutive Pokemon that are weak to Earthquake? Whatever. I just thought Flash Cannon would get him. I wanted to squeeze a level. Yeah, Charles got smoked, man. Giga Impact, you're out of your mind. Why would I ever use that? Delta Chomp? No, well, exactly. It's a Delta Haxorus. I wish it was a Delta Chomp. You made me do a double take. I'm like, wait, where's the Delta Garchomp? I got excited. Garchomp's my favorite Pokemon of all time, by the way. I said, hold the phone, bro. Nah, unfortunately, it's a Haxorus, but it is still super sick. Man, how do I heal up in this place? Oh? Glad I came this way. Excuse me? TM 114 for Corrode? What do you mean by that? No, it does actually look like a Garchomp, though. Like, when I first saw this, I thought it was Delta Garchomp. Yeah, I mean, even though we caught it as an Axew, like, when I first seen an image of this, I thought it looked like a Garchomp as well. So you're good. What does this mean? TM 114? Shoots a gush of acid at the foe, which is strong against steel types. What's the base power on this? We won't be able to check. Nice. Sick game. I'm just kidding. This game is good. Man, there's no Pokemon healing machine here. Alright, fine. I just traded away all my revives. I actually don't have any. Okay. We could bring Mons back to life with rare candies and then max potion them up. But yeah, your boy made a mistake. I traded in 10 revives for a copy of Fire Blast. Looking back on it, it was not a good idea. What does this guy want, man? We're just going to have to go crazy with Ripster. To be honest, I probably just go Expert Belt at this point. By the way, why can I export my Pokemon? Like, what does this mean? File name? Like, what? It's kind of interesting. I mean, I've never tried to use it because I don't know what it's going to do, but we do have 2 rare candies because when you grow them on a level, they will come back. Oh, I don't want to give him a max potion to hold. I meant to put the Expert Belt. Let's do that. Okay. We're going to have to battle all these clowns until we can find a way to heal up, but if not, we gonna get smoked. But it is what it is, bro. We're just here for a good time. Ninetales, you got the drought or what? You do not. If a trainer ever has more than 2 Mons, I will click Home Claws, just so I can spam Aqua Tail without running the risk of missing at all. But for only 2 Mons, or especially for 1, I'll go ahead and roll the dice. Alright, Ripster, it's your time to shine. By the way, sorry if I missed it in chat, but did anybody say, oh, healing machine? Kind of. Did anybody type in chat of where to find the shiny stone to evolve this? Apologies if I missed it, but... Can I heal like this? Sometimes you can. Do that. Pull it back out. I really hope this works. Okay, let's check the party. Nice. W. Okay, okay. What? What did I just read? TM 112 Permafrost? Excuse me? The ground freezes at the foe's feet, giving a chance to freeze any foe who switches in. So this is like, oh, after completing this is how we get hard swap? Okay, thank you, Shadow. Appreciate it. So this is just like Livewire, but even a 10 times more disgusting. Because Livewire basically is like an entry hazard for paralysis when Pokemon switch in. This is for freezing Pokemon. That's disgusting, actually. Absolutely broken. Oh, did it say something about poison? Oh, no, no, no. But yeah, it's like toxic spikes. Right, right. But we had a paralysis version, but now there's a freezing. I'm glad I went up there. Go right by that clown. Okay. That leads to the showdown with the boss man, I would guess. So let's go keep checking down here. So we battled this guy, but then turned around. Gotta check for more TMs. You two, wait. Crap, I went the wrong way. The prisoner escaped. Oh, he doesn't know it's me. Zenith, who on your team would have a water and steel type Delta Haxorus? You know what I mean? Are you not suspicious of that it's following behind me? This guy's a clown. You know, the one kid who can actually take us down. The one kid who I asked you incompetence to guard. Our big announcement starts soon. We can't have him interfering. You two are going to guard me. What? Quickly, we need to get to the studio room. Ooh. We're about to get this guy's DNA too then. Interesting. You got a 5 IV perfect, or 5 perfect IV Shandy out of a Terror Raid? That's so fire. Let's go. Is that a Master Ball or is that a Timer Ball? In the top left corner of the screen. That looks like it might actually be a Master Ball. I'm really hoping my Pokemon skills will put me in good favor with the boss. Let me show you. You're not even going to live in an Aqua Tail, man. Kind of forgot this game existed before the playthrough. Yeah, I did too. I really appreciate that, by the way. Thank you. Why does he actually have a Mon that could live Aqua Tail? I'll set up on this guy. Oh, baby, that did a lot. Okay, it's strong enough to one-shot, though. Yeah, I remember watching a playthrough of this. Might have water absorb. It does. I remember watching a playthrough of this like 10, 15 years ago when I think it was Shofu that played through this game. He played through a game that was similar to this. I don't know if it was Insurgence or the other one that starts, I think, with an I. I don't remember. But yeah, I totally forgot about this game until chat recommended it. Well, not the bag. Let's go out to the water guys. I mean the grass guys here. Mosslax. Let's get it. But yeah, we do got one of these Discord thingies too, where everybody's just talking about Pokemon, all kinds of games all the time. If you're ever looking for new friends to chill with, it's a pretty cool spot. Alright, let's hammer this Quag. Get him out of here, man. Alright. Not bad, not bad. Oh, it's a regular Pokeball. I don't know why. But from here, it looked like it could have been a Master Ball from this tile. Because you can only see like 2 pixels of red. It looks like it's like purple on the top. Never mind. Oh, I can save Calreth. Although, do we even save bro, or do we just take his girl too? Let's taunt him and talk to him through the fence. Based on what he says, we'll then make a decision if we're going to save him or not. I don't know. Infinite Fusion? Okay, who's calling me Garbodor face? No way. Yeah, I really want to play Infinite Fusion. I'm going to be doing that one next. Yeah, Mr. Steal Your Girl. What's up? Okay. He's being a little too hostile. I think I'm going to leave him back here, man. Yeah, I'm talking to you. He called me Garbodor, you know. Ain't no way, bro. I look like. You know I can bust out of here whenever I want. Oh, really, tough guy? Okay. You're just doing what, bro? Dude, what? Oh, okay. I'll give him a second chance. He was calling me Garbodor face because he thought I was an Infernal. Okay, I get it, I get it. Mew transformed you? Wow, that's actually a pretty awesome ability. Manaphy could get me out anytime. I'm just waiting for a time where I won't just, you know, get caught and put right back in. Right, because he had the Manaphy, so this is how we get the new ability. I see Zenith is making his announcement. Listen, I have an idea. You said there was another guard with him, right? Perfect, this might work. Go on, follow them. I'll join you in a bit. Okay. First I'm getting this new TM though. I could care less about the X attacks. Captivate? No, that's not even a good one. What's up with like all the TM numbers in a row though? We got 111, 112, and 114. We might have actually found 113 here as well, or maybe we already had that. I don't know which way leads to the final showdown. I think it's that. Let's go back and see if we can break in the lab over here. But yeah, the Hoenn, I think that Hoenn demo came out yesterday, I believe, for Infinite Fusion. When that's done, I'll definitely play that, but I'm going to start with one of the ones that's already done. It looks so fun. Oh, it seems to be jammed, okay. Should have just checked it before. Alright, who wants these hands? Zenith, where you at, boss? This is going to be a juicer of an episode, by the way. It's probably going to hit the 2-hour mark. Because I really want to evolve that Mismagius once we get out of here. Let's get in there, though. Stick our nose where we shouldn't. Ain't nobody got time to battle that guy. Guy's got hot lava in the middle of the room. Of course they're blocking the way. How convenient. So we're gonna have to get the DNA for like a scientist. What? What's this random ass tree doing in here? We're gonna have to get the DNA for like a scientist or for Boss Man. Kind of like we did for the Abyssal Cult, where we transformed into Audrey. Thought maybe that would turn off the security system or whatever. Okay, so this is a nothing burger. That's a dead end this way. Somebody we have to fight. Okay. Speaking of Hoenn, though, like, I kind of want to return to Hoenn for the next playthrough after this. So we're doing this in Blaze Black right now, which are both really long playthroughs. Which is fine, but I want to return to Hoenn for either one of two games. That would hopefully be a little bit shorter series in general. And that would be either Pokemon Emerald Slide, where we just slide around the whole map. The whole map is a giant ice puzzle. It's kind of fire. Or, there's another ROM hack of Emerald, and it has Hoennian forms, actually, like Alola forms, but in Hoenn. It's pretty sick. And what was it called? Blazing Emerald. Really, really cool game, by the way. So after we finish this and Blaze Black, we're going to return to Hoenn with one of those two games. And then the other Pokemon game besides that probably will be Infinite Fusion, because that also seems like a wild ride. I was about to say I'm running low on PP for Aquatail. Can I heal? Yes! Yeah, Blazing Emerald is really, really good. Really good. It has a really nice touch, too. Like, when you talk to notable NPCs, like you see the dialogue box here, like every Pokemon game, but either like the left side or the right side above the dialogue box, they show a more detailed sprite of the trainer that you're talking to for like gym leaders and other notable trainers. A really, really nice touch, and I hope other people incorporate that, so that's one of the reasons I want to play it again. I'm sorry, bud. Zenith has sealed this area off to all us cult members. Not sure why. Maybe a prisoner or something? Okay. Whoa. What? Hello? What is this? Okay. Oh, this is where he made that broadcast from. Well, we found bro. I'm about to smoke this guy right now. Let me pick up this super important Ultra Ball first. Might help us win the battle. Let's get in there, chat. Let's get this started then. How do I look? Just not going to acknowledge the shark in the room. I wish we had an Elephant Delta Pokemon on the squad, right? Because it would have been really nice right there to say we're not going to address the elephant in the room, but it's a shark. Oh well. Yeah, seriously. You look fantastic, sir. Your hair looks great. Thank you. I'm just kidding. I know they're talking about Zenith. Glad to hear it. Are the cameras rolling? They will be in just a second, sir. Just give us a moment to... Oh, Manaphy's pulling up. Wait a minute now. What's his face is going to swap spots with it? Calreth. Oh, this is cool. What? This is sick. Is that a Manaphy? What is a legendary Pokemon doing here? Oh, look at... I didn't know that was... I thought Calreth was going to like appear from the far right side of the screen. Interesting. He was the other guard. Props to bro. It's the prisoner. What's going on? How did you escape? Heart swap, man. It's Manaphy's ability. A move only it can learn. In battle, it switches the stat changes of two Pokemon. Interesting. But outside... Well, whoever was standing here is in whatever prison cell where you kept me. Dude, you can come out too. Give me a hand. Thanks for blowing my cover. I should have realized. Of course you would use your pixies to bust your way out. Not that it matters. The entire region is under my control. As well as two of the most powerful Pokemon in existence. Heatran and Groudon. Ooh, baby. Groudon, again, Kyogre's way better than Groudon. But Groudon could be a problem in this situation if it's a primal Groudon because we can't use water moves onto it. This could get a little stinky. Heatran's also a beast. A prophecy and the future itself to protect me. Why is bro standing on the table? I was at the library with you. I heard the Oracle tell that the Chosen One would join my cult. I'll tear you two apart, one Pokemon at a time. So, who wants to go first? You say first like you even stand a chance against me. By the way, if Calreth loses to this guy as water versus fire, you know, that'd be pretty embarrassing. You're the leader of the Infernal Cult. You use fire and ground types. I run a rain gym. You won't last 5 seconds. Alright, we'll use the table. Interesting. You two better get this on camera. I want the entire region to see me throttle the person I told them to hate. 3, 2, 1. And see you later. Oh, you got tricks up his sleeve, huh? Well, that was easy. He knew he couldn't beat the water guy. You look confused. Did you really? I'm always confused. Did you really think I was going to battle him? I don't take risks when I can help it. This isn't a game. That trapdoor opens to deep into the base. Very deep. Did you honestly believe I'd let this be easy for you? Groudon, come on out. Oh, hell nah. Send Groudon down. Crank that lever again and send Groudon down there with bro. You, on the other hand, I want to keep for myself. You are supposed to join me after all. But most importantly, I can beat you fairly. So let's have at it. I want to enjoy every last moment of the battle before I take my place as Augur. Woo! I should have switched up the team a little bit, by the way, but we'll see if we got the sauce to do this. I'm not worried about my grass types. I'm more worried about my electric types against his ground types, but we'll see. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, why are we on this table? Oh, that's a decent lead matchup, but I'd smoke this fool with an Aqua Tail, but he'd also rip me apart with an EQ. It has to be Mosslax. We kind of got to get thick and bulk up. If we can bulk twice and drain it all back. About that, chat. I don't think we can bulk anymore. Why would you click? Man, we had a free KO turn 1, bro. Aqua Tail, even if it is Sash, we had Bullet Punch. Oh, this guy's trolling. We might have just lost the battle on turn 1. We could have potentially won it turn 1. We might have just lost it turn 1. I don't think Drain Punch is going to help. I need the extra power. Oh my, it's Life Orb too. I didn't know he was going to... Okay. Look, all my years playing competitive Pokemon, the one rule that not only I haven't really learned because I've known it this whole time, but the one thing you never do in competitive Pokemon in 6v6 battles, you never set up turn 1. Why? Because it never works, ever. This guy actually just raw dogged an SD turn 1. That was wild. Now we have priority on all 3 of these guys, but Ice Shard on Lilith is not going to hit hard enough. This guy's such a little potato, man. It never works. It never works. Which is why I would never expect it, because... Anyway. If BP doesn't kill, it's actually over, so let's just go. Oh, BP might not have actually killed. Okay. We're going to have to climb back up here at the start. Oh, we're faster. Huh. We throw away Mosslax turn 1 for just no reason. Oh, man. And it is... He does have Primal Groudon. Oh, man. We can't even Aqua Tail this guy either. Ugh. I can't keep switching around like this. It's not going to work out for me. Charles? I think that's your time, man. We don't have the Focus Sash anymore. Yeah, no, we are cooked. Hold on. Charizard's the only Mon that can live a hit from this. Groudon, these top 4 Pokemon will all get one shot by Groudon. All 4 of them. Charizard could live a hit. Could we 2-shot as a Mega with Shadow Ball? I don't know. Charles has to go here. Lilith we save for the Ice Beam. Bahamut does not have his Focus Sash. I don't know why. Oh, baby. Oh. Smoked. We can't use water attacks on this idiot either because of Desolate Land. Alright, Deej. You know. It might be back to the drawing board after this, but let's go for the Shadow Ball. See if it could 2-shot. I don't even know if I could live a hit. I'm just kind of assuming, but... I also wouldn't be surprised if we just folded to a Precipice. He might miss Precipice, actually. I don't know why you'd go for that. Damn. See ya. That's it. Oh, baby. Not yet, not yet, not yet. But probably. We can outspeed this. We can get a decent chunk off with Petal Dance. Yeah, the Megazord is dope. Okay, he goes Plume. See, if we still had the little Focus Sash, we could have taken it out next turn, but... No. Okay. Okay. We have a chance. Ripster basically needs to set up and just go crazy and one-shot everything, but that's possible, right? Once we get rid of Desolate Land, it's possible. We just have to find a Mon to set up on, so what comes out after this? He's only got 4 Mons left. Theoretically, after a Home Clause, we could Oko everything with Aqua Tail. We could. I wouldn't bet on it, but we could. That's not really something we can set up on, but we might have to. Best case scenario, it goes for Overheat. We might live that. There's no way we bring this back, right? He's gonna have another ground type. Probably. That's why he didn't go out to... Oh, if this thing clicks Quiver Dance, that's it. We need a para. Just attack. Okay. Okay. This is not really a Mon we can set up a Home Clause on, though. And the worst case scenario right here would actually be a Flame Body Volk. If we tripped Flame Body with Tail, we kind of have to go for the win, though. We have to. We have to. If it goes for Quiver here, we're cooked. Not, well, we still might live a hit. We would have lived that. Bruh. You're trolling, man. Come on. I'm mashing enter on my keyboard. Oh, what? Oh, we go right here? Yeah, we had priority on hacks, but it wouldn't have done enough damage there. Where was the... Nah, we're going... Where is this idiot at, man? You want to SD again? Let's dance, man. Come on. Come on. Right back in the fight. I thought we were going to go all the way back to a Pokemon Center. Nah, ain't no way I'm going out like that, man. Mashing through the text. Oh, wait. Why did I lead off with this again, though? Well, we know we're faster. We don't Home Clause turn 1. We just... It's basically the same series of plays. We just hope we don't get crit by a Fire Blast. That was unfortunate. That was unfortunate. But realistically, if Volk was Flame Body, which there's a decent chance it was Flame Body, I could have triggered that with Aqua Tail. And if I did, you know, we also that's so lame. Don't give me all the bad luck, bro. Come on. Trying to put on a show for the people. But if we got burnt from a theoretical Flame Body Volk, that would also stop the sweep right then and there. So it might not have mattered, but we'll never know because of the crit. This idiot off the field, man. And clicking Swords Dance turn 1. Little turkey. Okay. Crouton comes back out. Now, here's the thing about this, right? Moslax could live a hit, get a decent chip in with Earthquake, but we got to make the same play here and just sack Charles. We have to. That was so lame, bro. Yeah, we can hit Crouton pretty hard here. Because if Earthquake, well, it's not going to do over half, but if it puts it in range where Deej could take it out with the Shadow Ball, right? Deej's balls did like 45, something like that, last time. Okay. We live Plume. Well, okay. That literally does nothing. It's a Primal Groudon in the sun. That does nothing. Shoutouts Bold Nature also doing nothing. Withdraws. Is this on a balloon? Are you good, bro? Hello? Yes, Chandelure is ridiculously strong, but we also live a hit from this. Barely. But we did. Okay. That might actually be a spec Shandy. That did a lot of damage. Okay, so he goes back to Crouton. Interesting. Now we don't live. Damn, that... His Lava Plume really didn't do that much. But it did more than 90. It did like 100 and something. Not much, though. Okay. Why did I not attach the Focus Sash again? But you know what? This time we go to Noivern now, and we try to save Deej. We try to knock this thing out. Why do I not attach the Sash? Okay. I think we can get it there now with Shadow Ball. I hope. Okay. I think this will work. Just kind of forget that. This guy's serious right now. Now we need a Spit F drop. Just pretend that first battle didn't happen. Oh well. It is what it is. Pain. No drop. That's fine. You know, if you want to go ahead and miss a Precipice Blades or a Fire Blast, be appreciated, but... Anyway, here we go again. The same sequence of events, but... At least it's not a Nuzlocke, I know, right? You know what's funny, actually? Well, if you've been watching the playlist on YouTube, you'll know. Part 1, we lost to a Skrelp. So this game never even would have got off and running if it wasn't Nuzlocke. Would have ended right then and there. Sheesh. Okay. And here we go again. Can we live it? Well, I know we can live a fire. Well, I don't actually know that, but we have to go for the win. Let's see what happens. You hit Fire Blast again. Bro, this thing has hit 4 Fire Blasts. And 2 Precipice Blades. Driving me crazy. We lost again. Dude, come on, bro. What are we doing in this battle right now? You got the Blaze kicking chicken. I guess we'll learn if we're faster. Oh my goodness. Six times in 20 minutes. Yeah, I know, right? I mean, okay, we are faster than Mega Blaze. How does that still kill? We're burnt, bro. Wait a minute, who's the last Mon? Imagine they don't have... Oh, we don't live burn? I can't believe this idiot has hit 4 Fire Blasts and 2 Precipice Blades and burnt me. No, I'm not done with him. I'm not done with him, man. We're going back in. No, Chansey. I'm not done. We're going again. No, he had one more. He had one more. Because or else, if that was the last Pokemon, burn wouldn't have went off. There was still one more in the back. I was hoping we would live burn on 1 HP to see what it was. But yeah, because how did we one-shot a Mega Blaziken as we were burnt? This thing is so ridiculously strong. I know, it really was, man. This game is not throwing me a bone. Again, growing up as an athlete playing baseball, I've lost a lot in my life, right? I've lost Pokemon battles, of course, too. So you got to learn how to lose with dignity and grace. But you got to go through it a lot of times to figure out, you know. A lot of people who don't, you know, go through losses, if you didn't grow up playing sports and stuff, you don't know how to act when you finally start losing and stuff like this. But I've lost, so I've been through it all, man. I've lost so many times. I've also won a lot too, so I always respect my opponents at the end of the day. But that's why, you know, it's credits to bro. He's hit all the Fire Blasts, so congratulations, right? And also Precipice can miss too, but it's I ain't trying to throw no shade on Zenith. He's whooped my ass twice right there, respectfully. We did get very unlucky, but that's Pokemon, man. That's how it is. There's a chance we can miss Aqua Tail right here, because it's only 90% accuracy. But if he Swords Dances, it won't matter. If he Earthquakes, we're cooked again, but we hit, which is good. Why do I not attach the Focus Sash to Noivern? Why? That'll give me an extra hit. Alright, we're just going to do the same thing again. Even if you do, you know, burn Mosslax with the Lava Plume, it really doesn't matter at the end of the day. He's just kind of there to take hits. It would negatively impact us, but I can't believe that Chandelure's hit all those. I mean, not the Chandelure, the other one hit all those damn Fire Blasts, man. The Volk. We don't get burn, which is actually lucky for us, because that is a 30% burn odds. We EQ again. We dodge burn again. It's not bad. Now, in this time, we don't actually... He swapped last time, right, to the Chandelure, so if he does it again, he's actually learning. Oh, he stays in, which... I thought we would live that. Anyway. That doesn't really matter, unless Chandelure might have Flame Body as well, but... Oh, because I went to Charles last time to sack it. I don't know why I didn't do that again. Anyway, we're going to make the same play here. I was wondering how Snorlax came out of that exchange better last time. It's because I sacked Charles before getting him in. Damn. Again, you see the difference in this situation. If I remember to put Focus Sash on Noivern on the second or third battle, Noivern beats Groudon 1v1. Right? But I keep forgetting to do that, so... By the way, that was actually kind of bad because now he's in potion range again. A water type with the Mold Breaker, I know, right? I guess we'll just keep doing this. We'll Mega up and Shadow Ball. Yeah, we know the full restore is coming. Do we get lucky and get the drop this time, though, with Shadow Ball? I doubt it, but... Because it is super low odds. We got it on turn 2 last time, but it ended up just not mattering. Damn it, bro. But having this available for Chandelure and Volcarona. Dang it, man. We can't catch a break. That's alright. We'll get it. We'll get it. Okay. I don't see the point of even saving this guy, to be completely honest. We don't know what the last mon is, but this gets blown up by Mega Blaziken. I don't even want it on the field when Blaziken comes out. Because this is going to give bro a speed boost. So we go for the Flash Cannon. I don't think it takes it out, but it doesn't matter. It's not the point. I'm just trying to sack this guy. It actually does. I know, right? Not only that, but he's got it standing on a table too, which is kind of funny. Thunder? Not going to help in this situation, boss. I just said I didn't want this thing on the field when Blaziken comes out. Because now, the issue here is now bro gets a speed boost. You know, after this turn. Now, we actually just lost again now. Unless I get a para. Because see, the issue with this, that played out differently. Now he gets a speed boost. He outspeeds Ripster. Now we're cooked. We just can't Home Claws anymore. Did we live this? Probably not. Oh my goodness, bro. Okay. I'm gonna keep doing it. This could be a 4-hour episode. I don't care at this point. This game is ridiculous. It's not hard though. It's not hard at all. I just gotta attach the sash. I mean, realistically, I should just swap a better mon. I have Flash Fire mons, but yeah, I have to put the sash on. All right, thank you, Chansey. No. Okay. That will make a big difference, but the issue of him having a Blaziken is actually kind of a problem. Realistically, as soon as Groudon goes down, Ripster has to hit the field and not leave the field because I can outspeed Blaziken that first turn. So after Groudon goes down, assuming Bahamut can take it out, as long as he doesn't go to Blaziken, we can still win. But if he brings that out... Oh, I'm down to my last Sash. Ooh. Darn it. Poor Chansey. Well, I mean, honestly, do we even need to lead off with this guy? We could lead off with Mosslax and try to two-shot. Because every time he's going to go to Groudon, assuming Ripster's out here. So we could go Mosslax. We could try to two-shot. We could try to two-shot Excadrill. Hopefully, you know, Precipice Blades guy might not... Like, what we're doing here is kind of working because it forces Groudon to come out with Ripster for some reason. The thing about setting up with Mosslax is... Bro could do decent against Groudon. We'd have to have it come out second. I'm gonna try something different. We'll send out Big Boy first. I don't know. Additionally, so here's how this play doesn't work. If I get flinched by Iron Head turn 1, because it does over half. No, that was because it was a +2 Iron Head. This is so lame, bro. Losing in casual playthroughs like this is so lame because we have to sit through this again, right? That's the only issue with this. Like I said, I've lost a lot. I'm not concerned with losing, but losing in terms of derailing like the story progress and playthrough is just, it's very annoying. But whatever. Jazzy said we were going to lose 100 times in this playthrough. Obviously we're not. I'm here to prove that wrong, but we're closing in on like 20 losses at this point. And it's alright. Okay, so does Exca try to Iron Head flinch me down? Or does he try to XD? I mean, I read Jazzy's XD. Does he try to SD again, turn 1? Why does this table have a trapdoor? Oh, I'm getting so tired of being in this place already, but we gotta do it, we gotta do it. Realistically, how much did EQ do? Did we ever hit this guy with an EQ? I did. It did over half. I don't think DP would. But I kind of want to get some health back. Okay, he does SD. Now, see, the issue with this play, though, right, is then we have no health on this for Groudon. We need to take a hit from Groudon. So I think it's time to say goodbye to Charles again. Yeah, I know it's weird to keep sacking Bro like this, but it actually helps out. But that was pointless, because now all we're doing is... That's such a bad lead. We should just lead with Ripster and one-shot it, because now we don't have a free pivot into Mosslax. That was doing it with this. That was a huge mistake to lead with this guy. Okay. We could take him out with EQ, but we got to dodge a flinch from Iron Head. But then the issue is we don't take a hit from Groudon to get the EQ off. You see what I'm getting at? Like, I'm 3 turns ahead, but this was actually a huge mistake. We need the health on this. No, we don't, because we can get 2 hits off with Petal Dance. But that means Deej still has to knock out. Charizard still has to knock out Groudon, but... Okay, let's see if we flinch. We did. Whatever. He's full restore. What a turkey. Give me a crit for no reason. That's actually wouldn't change anything, though. Withdraws. He doesn't have any levitators, bro. Why is he doing this? Dude, I have Flash Fire Mons in the box, too. Like, I could have just brought one of those. What is he... Yeah, you're not wrong. Get ready, Chansey. Does this thing has overheat, right? No, I can't set up with Ripster yet. I was thinking if he overheats, I switch to Charles, he overheats to KO it. We go to Ripster, we set up a home clause to try to win, but we can't yet. So we don't live overheat. But realistically now we can get 2 hits off. Unless we get burnt with Lava Plume, then our Focus Ash is null and void, but... Drain Punch work better on Exca? No, because it's too weak. It's too weak. 75 base power versus 100 on EQ. So it would not be a 2-hit KO, is the issue. This is tough. What if I dodge an overheat because I'm like that? He's actually not going to miss. So I can't bank on that. Okay. Not a huge fan of the way that I'm playing this go around. So, again, we could send out Charles to do the T-Wave. I think we go Deej this time, though. Actually. I think this could still work. Because I don't care if Blaziken comes out now. Because we could 1v1 Blaziken. So I think he goes Groudon here. Anything else Deej beats 1v1. So he does go Groudon. Smart play. However, as long as Noivern doesn't get burnt by a Lava Plume and we keep our Sash, the damage from Shadow Ball is enough where we could 2-shot with our Grass move. Nice. Miss a Precipice, bro. He's not going to miss. He's programmed to have 100% accuracy on everything. Okay. I'm just kidding. Actually, now that we got the Spidef drop, we might actually finish this full off with the Petal Dance. Which is bad because then Blaziken comes out and we lose again. Crap. No, Noivern, Haxorus has to be on the field when Blaziken comes out. Or we actually lose. Don't do it. Don't do it. Well, you know what? We might be able to get him with priority attacks. Because he's going to Flare Blitz, and we take a lot of recoil from Flare Blitz, and he takes a little bit of chip from this. That's the 2-hitter, doesn't matter. If we break through, Bullet Punch does not KO from that range, so we might have to sack Guardy, go for the Ice Shard as well. Well, actually, he would KO himself to Flare Blitz recoil, taking out Guardy, so... but yeah. I mean, obviously we can't outspeed that, so... That's why that confusion didn't matter on 2 turns. This is hard, but we still have a chance. Oh wait, Charles has Quick Attack, huh? Do I still have Quick Attack on this? I do. Let's go. Okay, I don't even need that, though. I don't need that. Well, either way, he's gonna Flare Blitz one of these two, and he'll go down to recoil. So we don't know who the last Mon in the back is. We know he's got the Volcarona, which Ripster lives a Fire Blast. He's not gonna miss. Don't even think he's gonna miss Fire Blast, Chad. He won't. But we live it barely, and as long as we don't get Flame Bodied, he also still has the Excadrill. He swapped it out. So let's go, Charles. Just for fun, because actually he doesn't. Oh, he doesn't go for Flare Blitz here. Actually, he goes for. We have to go for triple priority to take this out. He goes Fighting Move on this and Guardy, right? My goodness, this Blaziken is such a problem. What a cool Mega. Now we Ice Shard here and hope that Bullet Punch takes it out, but I genuinely don't know. I really don't think it does, actually. He went Flare Blitz. He gave us a chance. I don't think Bullet Punch took it out from there. So it's Volcarona, Excadrill at half, and what is this mystery meat in the back, man? Yeah, he's still got the Volk. Here's X-Guy. At this point, we might lose so much that our Haxorus gets to level 100 at this point, but we go for the tail here. I would love to set up on this fool. I really would. But I don't think we tank EQ. We might just have to Raw Dog Aqua Tails, and if we miss, then we actually lose again. Which is why I want to set up so bad. Oh, it's Heatran. The Mon in the back has to be Heatran, right? I'm getting so... Whatever, bro. Dude. Tran might live now, and he's probably has Earth Power. Are you serious with this? It is Tran. Oh, he might actually take me out with an Overheat. We live Plume, right? Oh, if we hit the tail, we win. Suck it, Zenith. Trash-ass team that never missed a move. That guy's the luckiest. He's such a scrub. Yeah, it is impossible. You know why? Because you're programmed to have 100... Again, I'm joking. You got this 100% accuracy, 5 for 5 fire blast. Whatever, man. Just Groudon stomp this fool, man. What a clown that guy is, actually. And now I can't even stand up. Slumped against my Pokemon. Alright. Don't act like you didn't beat me 3 times in a row, Chuckles. How embarrassing. Yeah. You are embarrassing the way you never miss, man. Mr. Zenith, sir, I have a... Can I help you? Your timing isn't great. Oh, wonderful. Dude found you already. And defeated you, too. How perfect. All those loose ends tied up. What? Who are you? Oh, Zenith. I honestly thought her plan wouldn't work. I shouldn't have doubted her. I guess you really are blind. What are you talking about? Excuse me, dude. Don't you recognize me yet, eh? Hold on, let me take this suit off. There we are. Remember me now? What if I talk in this voice? You're the prophet from the library. You're not real. Of course not, dude. Who actually believes that crap? Not talking to me, by the way. I just randomly said dude. Man, I had thought you'd figured it out when you mentioned L. Frank Baum. You know, what he wrote the book, right? The Wizard of Oz. Do you remember the plot twist of that story? The wizard was fake. There was no magic. Just a single man pulling some strings. A few flashy lights, fancy explosions, timed smoke. It's really easy to fake an amazing effect. So there was no prophecy. Who knows, maybe there really was one a long time ago. A hero that would rise up and defeat the cults. It seems to be coming true, after all. But the one I told you, definitely fake. You were never actually supposed to recruit dude. That part was made up, so you drop your guard long enough for him to beat you. Yeah, well, it took long enough, right? So you're working for her, aren't you? She's been plotting against me this whole time. Sure am, and she sure was. Don't you know what happens if she wins? Everything goes, our existence, our world, all of it, destroyed. Meh, she'll help me through those minor setbacks. Speaking of minor setbacks, we had a few of them things today. Oh, geez, that was ridiculous, man. Plus, I was promised a fortune. Now, dude, my boss, she pioneered all of this from the beginning. She gave him his freaky powers, and thanks to her they didn't work on you. I told you, man. Too bricked up in the head for that to work on me. No, I'm not a cultist. I guess the best word would be a mercenary. The person I work for, you do not want to get on her bad side. Really, it's her fault the cults ever existed in the first place, when you think about it. She gave Zenith his powers, and it's thanks to him the other cults exist. After all, the Infernal Cult came first. You'll meet her eventually, don't worry. But for now, you have a job to do. By the way, why have I been staring at the bookcase this whole time? Like, clearly, kind of getting some intense, like, story going on, and I'm trying to learn, like, what is my mission here in the Torren region. And my character's just spacing out, just looking at the bookcase, like, huh? What? Looking around now, I see an unconscious man with some touchable blood and broadcasting equipment. You seem pretty smart. You have maybe a couple minutes to disband the Infernal Cult completely before Groudon gets a hold of the equipment. Let's see what you can make of that, eh, MacGyver? Oh, I can finally turn around. That's good. So what are we supposed to... Can I pick this guy up and throw him in the hot lava? Guy's a jackass, man. That battle you had with Zenith, that was amazing. Which one of the 4? We'll win a goal Emmy for sure. That was weird it said goal because we just did the Jak and Daxter finale against Goal Acheron. Thanks, I think. I guess I owe you one. We were under that jerkwad's control anyways. We'd be glad to pay you back however we can. That battle you had with Zenith probably just made us millions of dollars in advertising revenue. Thanks, I think. I guess I owe you one. They kind of say the same thing, but a little bit different. Transform? Oh, transform is like the Infernal Cult. Oh, not talk to them. How do I deal with this? Did we talk to Groudon? Oh, here we go. Oh, DNA of Zenith. Okay, and a crystal piece. There we go. Where's the Q button? This one. Now we can just embarrass this guy. Oh, they didn't trick them. Alright, alright. Let's go in that other room then that was blocked off. Oh, this is actually how we do it. I didn't know there was going to be different dialogue there, but... Okay. Geez, that Zenith disguise is really convincing. I see. That could work. I guess if Zenith's mind control powers were hooked up to his DNA, we could remove that mind control if you look like him. I'll get the broadcast ready. Get your affairs in order if you need to. Ready to start? Well, yeah. I just hope we don't have to battle, because I only got half a shark left. Fantastic. Okay, here's the plan. I'm going to record you just basically... I'll tell the world you release them from your control. That should work. In theory. Lights, camera, action. YouTube! What's up? And welcome... Oh. I thought we were hitting the intro. Never mind. Okay. And cut. Not bad. First try. Let's get it. That was awesome. And wow, I'm definitely going to win some sort of award for this. I guess that's it. It's hard to imagine the Infernal Cult's hold on the region just vanishing that easily. I'm at a loss for words. But thanks. You seem alright. Some say I'm a pretty decent dude, you know? Alright, get me the hell out of this place, man. I don't ever want to come back here. Whoa, wait a minute. What's up, Manaphy? Obtained Manaphy powder. Okay. Now Mew can heart swap. Let's go. Get in the close vicinity of a usable statue and the ability to switch positions with yours. Okay. Now we can go after that Delta Metagross, probably. Okay. I can't move character for some reason, that's why. Dude, it's good to see you. Likewise, Persephone and Nora. Persephone helped me escape. We'll need to clear out of here. I think that's a good idea. Wild Groudon on the loose. Look who it is. The mighty Groudon, consigned to a pathetic cult. This is beneath you, Titan. Join me instead. Alright. You're stealing all the legendaries over here. With me by your side, instead, we could rule the world. Together we could... Groudon said, I ain't got time for that. Just goes under the lava. Well, that's new. Legendary Pokemon running away from me. Never seen that one before. What's that shaking? Probably Groudon. It's heading back deep into the earth. That shaking really can't be good, especially in a volcano. Is it going to erupt? Probably not. But the base built inside of it seems to be collapsing. We need to get out of here. Nora, you go on ahead. Dude, I want you to follow me. There's someone we need to see on the way out. Well, First, before we do that, I gotta go open the trap door over there on the table. Send bro down into the abyss. I got business to take care of here. Yeah, Groudon really did bullet Godzilla. How do I know I can trust you? Believe me, I want to be here so much less than you do. You guys better be right behind me. Sure thing. Alright kid, follow me just down the hall and to the north. That's where I was trying to go. I'm gonna try and make a point, but you'll see, don't worry. We should have some time before things get too bad. I ain't done with this guy yet, man. Although it is... Okay. Still shit. Man, open that trap door, please. I really hope bro's actually, like, gone for good. Follow me. Alright, let's do it. Oh, I should probably heal, by the way. Hello, sister. Purse, the base is shaking. It's collapsing. Please, you need to help me out. I finally figured it out, Dia. You were telling the truth all along. Can we talk about this later? We need to hurry. Darkrai was never going after you. It was Cresselia that lured it to you. It makes so much sense in hindsight. They're considered two sides of the same coin, the new and full moons. And now, it belongs to me. You know what I have now, Diana? Leverage. With your Cresselia, I can convince Darkrai to do whatever I want. Persephone, please, you need to get me out of here. What does this remind you of? Persephone, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for what I did to you. But if you don't help me out, I'm not going to make it. Oh, I'm sure you'll find a way out. After all, I was able to. We're even now. Ignore her. We're in a hurry. The base is collapsing quickly. Dude, I really need your help, please. One of the rocks that fell off and dislodged the fingerprint scanner, so the lock is jammed and I can't open it. Right over there to your right is the administrator's panel. There might be a button to override the locks and open every door in the prison. If you could find a way in, you could press it and get me out of here. Please do it quickly. The base could collapse any minute. Alright, let's test out this new ability here. Heart swap. Okay. Something happened. You don't say. How do we get back? Okay. I hear you, Jazzy. I hear you. I don't know if it's gonna help me, but... By the way... Let's just do this. If somebody tries to battle me, we're cooked. Dude, I owe you one. You saved my life. Let's get out of here. Thankfully, it led us back here. Okay, nice. Oh, Diana. Dude, thank goodness you two are alright. I saw Persephone escape earlier, but I didn't want to leave until I saw you two. We're fine, Nora. Thank you for your concern. How did Nora escape without us, by the way? She's kind of sus right now. You don't need to... Oh, nah. Well, that was loud. I guess that's the end of the Infernal Cult. Kinda ironic that a cult of fire and ground was buried beneath the earth. Listen, we need to press forward. I don't have any Pokemon. Persephone took them all. I'm gonna trace her down. Track her down. She's clearly gonna try something with Darkrai again. I think it would be best if you two just went over to Nora Town and continued through the Pokemon League. There's no 8th gym. Not since the first Augur disappeared, but maybe you could find a leftover badge. Oh, so we still need an 8th badge? So you can enter Victory Road. Anyways, I'm going back to Shade Forest. I'm gonna confront my sister once and for all. Holy moly, man. Hey, dude. I didn't want to ask this in front of her, but did you see Calreth get out? No. I haven't seen him yet. I'm sure he's fine. About that. I'm just a bit worried is all. Never mind, I'm sure he got out okay. I'm gonna keep going. Nora Town seems to be a safe bet. But I'm gonna check out Gaia Town. How do we get there? That's where the Augur ran his gym. I'm sure there'll be some information about where we can find badges there. It's best if we split up. You just keep going south, okay? And stay safe. Stay safe. We may have beaten 2 of the cults, but I know 3 more that'll love to get their hands on us. Don't let your guard down. Okay, wait a minute now. Oh, so yeah, so we do have to get an 8th badge. Okay, but looking at the mini-map... I gotta pull my mouse back on the screen. So... Oh, it's over here. right, this is Amphitrite's where we got the 7th badge. Jade Town is right here, but I didn't see a way to get there, so I guess we would have to somehow go up from Helios City. And then she said to go to Nora Town and keep going towards the Pokemon League, but Deyraan, so we need to find a cave. We need to get rock climb. We have to exit this Deyraan cave to get to Nora, but I bet you we need rock climb. Still don't have that yet either. So maybe the game's forcing us to go to Jade Town, get rock climb, that would be my guess, but either way, we'll do all that next time. I do need to go to a Pokemon Center, but I need to look up this item. I really want to evolve this thing. Let me control F and search shiny stone. Sun Touch City or Helios department store. Okay. Alright. I kind of figured it might be in Helios. There was a lot of items. That's this region's like main department store. I don't have the other taxi part yet. So we still have to go back to the underground, whatever it was called, to get the taxi parts. Okay. So that's another way to do it. Then we can soar. Soaring in the Pika Taxi is wild. Where was bro here? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna end up saving the game here and hitting the outro. Mainly because that way I can make a thumbnail from the snowy area and use that. Oh, here he's up here. And use the Delta Mismagius like in the thumbnail, right? We already have the quest, buddy. Let's go ahead and do this real quick. Buy the shiny stone, although... Oh yeah, I have money. We battled people. Also interested how I get that TM, but we'll deal with that later. Okay. Oh right, we got heart swap with Manaphy. We're gonna go crazy heart swapping and backtracking next time. We just need to find who sells stones. Plans for tomorrow? I mean, I do kind of want to do Purity Forest. I don't know what Pokemon I want to take yet through there. Let's see. What are we thinking? No, I don't want hairstyles for my Furfro. What else can we play besides that? It's TMs, okay. We could always do another Blaze Black. I don't know if I will, but that's always an option on the table. What is... We could do more DK. Honestly. I need to buy more Focus Ashes here too, because they all keep getting used up. These are Evo items, but like via hold items, they're not stones. We might, I mean, we might do like a PMD recruit 'em all sesh tomorrow, but here we go. You know what I really want to do tomorrow? And it's going to be predicated if I can patch the save file, but I want to play Emerald Rogue again. I really do. Yeah, I don't know if you missed the stream earlier, but we started DK64 playthrough right before doing this. So we could do episode 2 for DK, but I really want to do Emerald Rogue, but I got a lot of work to do tonight. So I don't know if I'm going to have time to patch the save file. Again, we don't need to do that. I don't know why I'm in here. Oh, to grab that Pokemon. I don't need to update Emerald Rogue, right, in order to be able to play it. So we'll see. If I don't, you know, I might stream it tomorrow, Rogue, even without updating the game. But you know, I would like to update it. But I'd have to look into that tonight on top of editing YouTube videos and all that. And it's gonna be a long night. I still gotta work for another 5 hours probably, just doing stuff for the channel. So we'll see if I also make time to squeeze that in. But let's go ahead and evolve this Mischievous. You know, we didn't even get to see the back sprite and use it in battle, but it is what it is. Probably not gonna use it anyway, but I want to evolve it and just have it in our arsenal if we need to use it. Because it is really cool. It is. We did check out the front sprite when we looked at the summary screen. We just didn't see the back sprite in battle, but it's kind of whatever. Really, really cool the thing they got going on with all the hats there. I like that. Yeah, well, thank you for that. It's gonna be, I'm gonna be very confused because I only played through it once as a kid, DK64. Kind of fire. That's what I was seeing here on the webpage, but I wanted to showcase this to you guys. I'm just gonna end up throwing that in the thumbnail. It looks really cool. Plus, it was kind of cool like the whole side quest we had to go on to get that, right? So I kind of like it. Yeah, it still has Magic Guard. Pretty good stats, but again, relaxed nature is pretty bad. Anyway, let's go find a good place to hit the outro here. Was there a yeah, there was a Mismagius statue. Okay, I try to turn the character around, but sometimes he takes a step. All right, that'll work for the thumbnail. But as you can tell, I don't usually take thumbnails with it's this dark, like at night. I just changed the internal clock to like 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and that's why all the thumbnails have like the same lighting. Because I don't like taking them at nighttime or in the morning, usually when we play these. It's best to be able to see it visually with the YouTube thumbnail if it occurs in the daytime. So let's go ahead and quick save the game, and we'll hit the outro here. Okay. Wow, what a juicer. It's gonna end up being a 2.5 hour video because we lost to Taen, not Taen. We smoked Taen at the beginning today. We got revenge on him, but we lost to that clown 3 times. He hit every single precipice blades and every single fire blast, which is more surprising. And even the overheats as well. Bro never missed a single attack. But again, that's how Pokemon is. So I'm not trying to complain. I'm just saying, like, 1 fire blast miss or 1 precipice blade. I say that because you know how many times I've missed precipice blades in my life? A lot. Whenever I try to use Groudon. So I know that move misses all the time. We didn't get lucky, right? So I'm not. You have to make sure you have a better team than your opponent if you want to win, right? You should never rely on luck in order to win. So that's why it's not what I'm trying to get at here. I'm just saying that we needed a little bit of help. A miss here and there would have been nice. But realistically, it's my fault because I brought all these grass and electric types to the fire and ground. I only had 1 ground type with Excadrill, but anyway. I ain't trying to make no excuses. I got blown back. I will admit that. I got a whole DL. That's on me. I get it. So, it's all good at the end of the day. It's annoying because it kind of derails the story progress, and I don't like doing the same things over and over again in a video game. I do in real life. So that's how you create consistency. But in a video game, the point is to kind of do everything on the first try, so you keep a linear path through the action, right? 2 steps forward, 1 step back, 2 steps forward, 1 step back. Very annoying. But it is what it is. If I ever play this game in the future, I'll know what I'm getting into and have a better team prepared. But still fun. When we come back next time, the Snorlax sprite will be swapped out for this Mismagius. I'm not going to make it on the fly right now, but we'll do it for the sake of the intro next time. But we'll probably bench this thing. And we will need to go after the Gardevoir Megastone as well. But we'll see where things go from there. I'm interested to get the other taxi piece, check out this soaring with the taxi. But I really want to mess around with the heart swap ability next time, so we'll have a bunch of fun next time in this game. And even if we lose, it's still fun. It's entertaining, but it's only annoying because of the whole 2 steps forward, 1 step back thing. That's all it is. It doesn't matter about the actual losses themselves. So anyway, with all that being said, that's going to do it here for part 19 in the Pokémon Insurgence playthrough. And therefore, to anybody that is stumbling upon this video in the future over on YouTube, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the action today. And I also hope that you have a good rest of your day, wherever you go after watching this video. Alright? Take care, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.